Okay, guys. Well, one guy. We are live. Um,
Yo, what's up? What's up?
what's up? This is just me and Jarron tonight, guys. This is just like a combo between two people. This is a person's opinion that I respect greatly. Me and him have great conversations. We met over a one plus what? What was that? One plus what? What was that? One
No,
plus?
no, there was a
No, it
Nexus
was a
4,
Nexus,
bro.
right? That was a
Yeah,
Nexus. We met over a Nexus phone. That's weird. I know. It was great. He didn't see me at all afterwards. That was hilarious.
this guy.
that was hilarious. It's just me and Jerron tonight, guys. How you doing, Jerron? How you doing this chilly November evening?
Yo, okay, one thing about the weather. Yo, Georgia, how
Yo,
you gonna go from 90 and then
yo,
be like, yo,
speak
it's
on it.
50 now? I'm like,
Speak
come on
on it.
now,
Speak on
fam,
it.
no, we can't be doing that.
Speak on it.
Like that mess is crazy. It was like we
speak
literally
on
was
it.
at 90.
Yo,
It started raining and hit 50, and then it just stayed 50. Like the 90 never came back.
yo, Jerron. So this is a funny thing. I got up Monday, right? I was running a little bit late. I get my North Face jacket. I'm like, okay, it looks like it's raining outside, but it's gonna be like 60 degrees, maybe 70, right? Just
Yeah,
got a jacket just to keep myself dry, right?
yeah.
Man, I
Open
man,
that door.
I hit the garage door. Man, I felt like winter was coming from Game of Thrones. I felt like I was about to freeze. I looked at my phone. That shit said 40 degrees. I
Yo,
was like, the devil's a damn lie. I went right back inside. Yo, I was like, this is so y'all just decided we just gonna skip fall, right?
yeah, we gonna skip fall, bro. We were from summer to winter, bro. There was no fall.
Like, my God, man. Man, this whole week was ugly, but it kind of it was pretty today. It was nice today. It was a little cool, but it was nice today.
Yo,
But
you
other than
realize that it had been like cloudy and rainy since last Thursday, bro.
Mhm.
Like it's we was stuck in cloudiness with no sun for a week.
Yeah, man, and it was just raining for 3 straight days. It was just depressing, bro.
Bro, I
And,
was
and
at
I,
work, like I don't want to be here. Like,
yo, I feel you, bro. I was at school and my teachers just started to be like, "Yo, you want 4 projects over the break? Here you go." And it's like,
that's tragic.
yeah, man. Just they're easy projects, but it's still like, damn, y'all couldn't give a dude a warning? Like y'all couldn't do that? No,
Nah, bro.
man. Well, we got a lot to talk about.
95% of it's gonna be NBA.
Yeah, bro. The NBA just started to wide out. like from the last podcast to this one.
Yeah.
It's like the Warriors decided to act up. It's like the Timberwolves decided to act up. It's like the Laker fans decided to act up.
They always act up. What you been talking
Yeah.
about?
Shit. Yeah, you're right. Just all right, Jerron. Which one you want to get into, bro?
Let's talk about KD and Draymond
Oh,
first.
you want to get into the shits already? Okay.
Yeah, let's get into that.
So as I think everybody knows, KD and Draymond got into it, you know. Um so they were playing the Clippers. I was watching that game too. That's the crazy part. I watched the whole thing live, right? And you know, the Clippers are a tough team this year, man. They are not an easy out this
Yo,
year.
my boy Shea Gilgeous Alexander,
Yeah,
bro, that
man.
man is.
Like I think me and my dad have said, like I think Homie gonna be the steal of the draft, Jerron. I think he has all-star point guard potential written over him, man.
He
Like
does, bro.
he's really good. And and what he does well, he defends, man.
He
Like
really, yeah, he defends hard. Yeah,
like this might be Doc's best coaching job this year. Like I thought last year was. I think this year might be his best one because I think he has a team that can sneak into the playoffs. Really.
because you got Patrick Beverly and Shea Gilgeous
Yeah,
in
man.
the same, like you can put them in the same lineup because Shea is he's so tall he can play the two.
Yeah, man. People forget he almost 6'7", bro, but he got the hand of a point guard. Like
Yeah,
he's really, 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 really good. Um, That's a good team. That's a tough team. That's a tough out this year. They are not going to be an easy team to beat. They're not going to be pushovers. But as the Clippers have been the last few years, they have been a tough out. And Golden State's playing without probably their most important player, Steph. And
it's not a problem anymore. Like you get that tail, like that team runs how Steph runs.
Yeah, man. Like he is special. He like KD might be their best player, but the heart and soul of that franchise is Stephen Curry. Like it's like when he plays and he's playing well, no team in NBA history gonna beat that team. Like for real, he's just going to go on one of these crazy, ridiculous runs where he scores like 13 points by himself and the game's over. But he wasn't playing, and so we get a tight game. I think the score is like 112, 112, 114, 114, either one of those. Draymond gets the ball off the rim. It's like 6 seconds left, a little under 6 seconds left. KD is a little bit further ahead of him, like right at near half court, where Draymond's near where he rebounded at the baseline. And I'm guessing he didn't see KD. I'm going to assume and probably bank on he did not see Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. I think he was just trying to get the ball up. And, Draymond's no slouch, guys. He's probably their best playmaker on the ball. That man's a walking triple-double. Like, when he wants to play, Draymond's good for 10, 10, 10. Like, he's good for that. So, you would trust him to push that ball up in 5 seconds to find somebody. It's just, unfortunately, he turned the ball over. And the game goes into overtime. But before we go into overtime, you have the break. And, they had a break. And I think KD asked him, hey, fam, I was open. Why don't you pass me the ball? And I think Draymond just kind of lost his shit. Like, I think Draymond feels as though he's not feeling like he is being appreciated or that KD appreciates him. And, some calling out of the name was said. The B word was said, bitch, and it, I always kind of frame this in Jarron. Not only are they teammates, Draymond recruited KD to come there, and they're supposed to be really good friends, right? So I want to know what happened to that relationship. Like, why are they beefing all of a sudden? Is it just Draymond feels as though he's not appreciated and KD don't appreciate it and KD's not committed to the squad long term? Or is it just Draymond overreacting? I want to get your opinion, bro.
They're beefing, but it's not. I don't think it's a real beef. Like, because you can have disagreement with your homeboys. I feel like everybody knows Draymond is a emotional player. I feel like KD went up like, yo, why you ain't pass me the ball? I feel like Draymond went off not because KD said, why you pass me the ball? I think it was just more of a like, bro, why are you checking me? Like, I'm not gonna say it. I thought we was cool, but like, I thought you were expecting me to know I didn't just not give you the ball just because I didn't want to. Like, I would never do that. I think that's why Draymond went off. Like, why are you coming at me like this?
Yeah, like I think you're right. I think Draymond was like, yo, I mean, I'm one of the big four, bro. Like, I can make that play. And Draymond's perfectly capable. Like, honestly, if you want somebody with like 5-6 seconds or less to have a ball and you pushing down the court and y'all running to go get a play, you would want Draymond with the ball because he's a good passer.
Because he either passes the KD stuff or play at any time.
Damn floor, bro. Like, he's a point guard in the power forward's body. That's what he is. Yeah. That's what his offensive game is. He really sets up their offense really well. And I don't even think KD said it disrespectfully. I think KD was just like, fam, if you had passed the ball up, I would have had 4 seconds and I'm at the half court line. I could have gave these dudes a move and got a really good shot. And I brought us back in that game because they were trailing in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I would have hit that shot. And then the whole narrative flips on his head. Draymond plays good defense, gets the rebound, pushes up to KD. KD makes a move, makes a shot. That's how the Warriors play. great play from Draymond to KD, right? That's would have been the narrative if everything was executed properly. It just wasn't. But to me, Jarron, I want to get your real opinion on this, and I want you to go in depth if you can. Is like, I don't think Draymond and KD are beefing like you said, but I do think Draymond thinks like, bro, I recruited you here. You are in one of the best situations in the history of sports, not basketball, sports.
Yeah.
Why can't you just like say, hey man, screw free agency, I'm gonna sign it next year? And I think that hurts Draymond feelings a little bit because it's like, bro, I didn't come to you as a player. I came to you as a homie. Like as a homie, I saw at OKC you weren't getting your full potential, and all of us, we won a championship before you. We set the records before you, right? And it's not to throw that in KD's face, it's just to get him to understand the situation. We left money on the table, bro. We left financial security on the table for you to come here because we could create a whole different type of culture in the NBA, right? And just that whole moment kind of made Draymond feel as though KD not like really thankful for that, right?
Yeah.
So what do you feel on that, man? I want to see what you think because that's how I feel. That's how I think Draymond views it. And I think Draymond hurt, really, honestly, by it. The whole situation.
One thing, for one thing, let's just put this out right now. Mm-hmm. No matter what happens in the offseason, that team, if they have any time left, they're gonna have at most another year left. That's it.
Yeah, because I agree. I think
and it's not because they don't want to play with each other. It's because the luxury tax. Every time you keep doing it, the luxury tax goes up. There's a repeat offender tax, and you gotta re-up Draymond and Clay next year. So, in terms of just business wise, the owners are not going to pay $500 million just in taxes, plus everything else they got to pay for. It's not feasible, especially since they go into a new stadium. Like, it's just not feasible. So somebody either got to take a pay cut, a humongous pay cut, or somebody got to leave. So we need to get that out the bag first of all. This team won't have to break up anyway. Draymond, see, okay, the thing is, yes, he recruited KD as a homie, but you can't. I don't think it's fair to say KD don't appreciate it. Like, it's not like KD just went along for the ride. Like, without KD, I don't think they win those two finals. Like, he's finals MVP for a reason. So, like, to say KD not appreciating it, it's not fair, Draymond, to come at KD like that. Like, oh, you're not really in this. Like, he still played the game. Steph Curry went out. He stepped up. Even he got injured, came back for the team, got finals MVP. So, like, KD appreciates it. The thing is, KD now is at a point where he has to hear every day how he's a snake. He can't do it by himself. He joined the 73. When team, whatever, they can't afford all of us anyway. Be a free agent next year. So KD is like, I probably should be the one to leave if anybody's going to leave because we know that y'all were the big three before I got here. So I had the option to leave. And I'm homies with LeBron, and they got roster spots on their squad. Or the Knicks got cap space where I can go play for the Knicks and see if I can get them to a championship and clear my name so y'all can stop calling me a snake because we all know he pays attention to it. He has Bernard Twitter accounts for that we already know that. We like he cares. Like last off season, he was going at dudes on Twitter and on Instagram and their DMs.
Oh boy, that's one of the funniest things I've seen in the NBA in a very long time. But keep going.
Like KD is weird because like KD cares about what people say about him, but at the same time, he's not like I want to say he's not soft because when the big moments come up, KD's gonna show up. He literally hit the two biggest shots in two NBA finals back to back over LeBron James at that that spot where he hit the same three.
Yeah.
Both. So like
I totally agree.
So like he's not scared of big moments. He's not soft. He's not mentally weak because you can't be mentally weak to do that 2 finals in a row and win Final MVP 2 finals in a row. It's just when it comes to his perception, he cares about it. So I think really KD is sitting there like, yo, somebody gonna have to lead this team, and I'm about to be a free agent. Let me actually think about this. Like, let me see if I want to stay here. Or should I go? What's gonna be the best for my career? Just like the same thing you did with OKC. Like, what's the best thing for me? I'm gonna go figure it out. Now Draymond might think, yo, try to stay here and get more rings with us, but I mean, Draymond, you had to like it was a good run. Like y'all can't stay the best team forever. And the fact that because even Draymond said, yo, I'm not taking a pay cut this offseason. Like, so Draymond looking for that money too. And so is Clay. So like it'd be different if Draymond was like, yo, I'm about to take a pay cut. Clay was like, yo, I'm about to take a pay cut. Steph Curry didn't sign his $40 million deal and he took a pay cut. And then KD is like, y'all might leave. That'd be a different story because then y'all sacrifice to get like to stay together. But no, you already came out. Clay said he ain't trying to take less money. Draymond said he ain't trying to take less money. KD ain't trying to take less money because he already took 2 pay cuts to play there in the first place. Everybody forgets that KD took pay cuts to help the Warriors out and keep Andre Iguodala and LaShawn Livingston. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I know Draymond might be upset, but it's like, yo, he's making the best decision for his life right now. That man's about to be 30. If he's not 30 already, like he running out of time in the NBA. Like yeah. That's all. That's it. Like I don't think it's a real beef. I think it's an argument amongst friends. They'll get over it. Sometimes you argue with your friends. You don't talk to them for a couple of days, and then you move on. But it's like, yeah, just like give them time to work it out. It's only been 2 games since that incident.
Yeah,
give them time to work it out, and they're missing their leader right now. Like,
yeah, I think everything that you said is spot on and contextually perfect. Like I agree with all of it. I think both people who are on both sides can be right and be wrong at the same time. And let me explain. Like, I think that, like you said, perception is everything. And I think Draymond perceives KD as being ungrateful. But KD's just being what any NBA dude would be at 30, 31 in a prime with no injuries, major injuries. He's going to have his free agency open, right? He wants to sign the big deal. Exactly. I think Draymond deserves to sign the big deal. I think Clay deserves to sign the big deal.
He does.
It sucks that, like, that's the one thing I hate about sports is, like, great teams have to break up either because of internal, they just get, tired of each other, or the financial situation. And
this ain't baseball where it's just like an open cap space. Like they gotta they do have a hard cap they gotta follow.
Amen. Like it's 100%. I think the NBA has the perfect medium when it comes to the financial situation. I think they are really good at not necessarily being overhandedly punishing towards a team or the players. They're really good at that. And that's why these teams are able to like have the financial flexibility while the player is getting paid. I think the market is really good for players and the teams. I think everybody is perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
You know, I do think what you said, which was really astute, is that they are missing their leader. And I wish people would give Steph Curry his credit. He is the end all be all of that team. He is the emotional temperament of that team. He is the leader of that team. He is the most important player of that team. Where they go, he goes. When they play well, excuse my language, they donkey fuck teams.
Yeah.
Okay, when he is on his shit, he is one of the most unstoppable forces in the history of sports.
Yo, when that game against the Wizards, when he was literally just chucking it up and going in, like the expressions on their face, it was like there's no reason to guard this man. Like literally, they were looking at this man like, "Yo, just shoot it so we can get the ball back because we can't stop you."
Jarron, my dad, who understands basketball, right? Because he played for a state championship team in high school, right? I know that's not a lot, but still, like he played for a team that won something, right?
Yeah.
He told me something that was super interesting. He said the reason why the Warriors are so dangerous is because for a regular NBA basketball team, you got to guard them 28 feet in, right?
Yeah.
With the Warriors, you got to guard them from the half court line in. And then they pass the ball, and then they're unselfish. Right?
Exactly.
Steph, don't worry that he got 15 points one game. We won. Right? That's dangerous when you got a dude that can go for 70 and he don't care what his stats are. That's dangerous. And if he didn't sit that fourth quarter, fam,
bruh.
Look, he would have been up to 70, 75. And I'm being serious. He would have sprayed on them cats. He would have set that 3-point record to the moon. So they're missing their guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think Steph, one of them dudes, like, you know how people say dudes are injury prone? I don't think Steph is injury prone. I mean, even though it looks like that, but you can't say he's injury prone because his impact is so great when he is healthy, you know? Like he is so great. So they're missing that cat, right? They're missing that dude in the locker room. Remember, he is not present there. He is rehabbing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see a bunch of articles come out and say that he is like, people are like, if KD is 50 degrees and Draymond is 90 degrees, Steph Curry is the 72 degrees. He is the guy that will kind of get both of them and be like, hey, guys, chill out. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's just a miscommunication. No need to get too hot. No need to get too cold. He's a leader, man. That is what Steph Curry is. He's a leader, man. He's one of the best players, athletes this millennium, period. Bar none. Like, he is everything you would want in a leader, right? They're missing that right now on their team. And I think you are completely right in your observation that they are missing him in that locker room. Another observation that you had is the perception. I think that's where all of this comes from, Jarron. And I want to see what you say about this. Is that I think that the whole framing around this is really not funny. Like, I'm cool with NBA Twitter getting off jokes. Let me just go and say how I feel about NBA Twitter. Let me get that off my chest. I like 60% of what NBA Twitter does. The other 40% is corny. It's not funny. None of it is. Because most of y'all teams not going to win a championship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you being bitter that the Milwaukee Bucks won't win the finals, dog, y'all got Giannis. Y'all be fine. Y'all will be an entertaining basketball team. And if the chips fall where they're conducive to your team, then maybe y'all can win. But I am sorry that you won't. Like, me and you can talk shit because me and you got teams that can realistically win the NBA championship. All right. If your team ain't about to win the NBA championship, I ain't trying to hear your opinion, right? I'm really not. That's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect it. I ain't trying to hear it though in most situations. So let me get that off my chest. I don't like the way that KD is talked about amongst NBA fans because NBA fans, you know, we were talking about this before we started the podcast. It's kind of like, you know, LeBron was the most hated basketball player on the planet. What the most hated athlete? Remember, man, he was voted that way 2 years in a row, right? And then he became less and less and less hated to the point where now, I mean, he's the most beloved player in the NBA. You know, though that doesn't mean he doesn't have his detractors, but he does. But I think NBA fans just needed another dude to hate, and I think KD became that dude because it was convenient. And it looked like what LeBron did when he left Cleveland and went to Miami. And what I would tell people is you can be disappointed in KD, but I don't know KD's personality enough. I don't know KD as a person to call him soft and most importantly, a bitch. Like y'all feel really comfortable NBA Twitter calling him out of his name. And it's like NBA fans took a delight out of him getting called out of his name, but not only his teammate, but a good friend of his. And nobody really came to his defense. Like usually great players in sports get kind of like a benefit of the doubt or some type of defense. Like even the media was like, oh, KD got his feelings hurt. No. KD didn't get his feelings hurt. KD asked a legit basketball question and got called out of his name a whole bunch of times. And we need to reward KD for not slapping the everlasting taste out of Draymond Green's mouth. Right? We better be glad KD is a laid back dude. Because let me tell you something. Go call Kobe Bryant a bitch and see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Call Michael Jordan that to see
what happened on the sideline. Not only would Draymond Green get the hands, Jarron, Draymond Green wouldn't get the ball passed to him. Because Mike would not only threaten him, you never gonna get the ball again on the offensive end. He would threaten the teammates and his coach.
Yep.
That dude get the ball, I'm shutting it down, bro.
Draymond literally had to get traded.
Yeah. Like let's put this in context. What Draymond Green did was not cool, and I'm here to defend KD, man. Nothing of what he did when he left OKC is soft. Is it disappointing? Yes. Would everybody have wanted that OKC team to stay together and win just at least one championship so we can get a nice narrative and a feel-good story out of it? Yes. Of course. Yeah. Of course, man. I'm right there with you. It's disappointing. I'm not going to call him soft. KD grew up in the rough projects of Maryland, bro. KD is the furthest thing away from soft, bro. If KD was soft and mentally weak and a bitch, he wouldn't be the player he was now. I think there's a limit into which we can critique basketball players or just athletes in general. And I think with KD, we just cool with him doing that. And that's why I think this is how I think this whole thing is framed. I think people feel the need to like punish KD still for him leaving OKC when it's like it's been 3 years, guys. You know,
and not like he had the option to do it, and like I tell everybody, you know, a lot of people disagree with me. He literally just did what LeBron did, and people are like, no, it was different, but it really wasn't. The only difference was when LeBron went to join his friends, they had to form a team. Because they were all three of them free agents, and nobody was in a particular spot where their franchise was like, just need one more piece. So they decided, let's all just go to Miami and join and make a team. But in KD's situation, his friends already had a team.
Yeah.
And he just needed to go and be that last piece in that team.
Exactly.
So it looks like, oh, he left OKC to join a 73-win team. But no, he left OKC to play with his homies that he became homies with at the USA Olympics. They was already friends. So he was like, yo, y'all got a spot because y'all got rid of Harrison Barnes. I'm a free agent. Boston looks cool, but at that time, Boston wasn't the Boston we have now.
Right.
So Boston looks cool, and they have Al Horford. But I can join Draymond, Clay, and Steph, and we can get these rings.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me go do that. So his move wasn't soft. He literally just drew his homies.
Yeah.
Y'all gave the narrative that was soft because he had just lost to them.
Right. See?
Like people don't understand. If KD doesn't play the Warriors, like if they don't make it to the conference finals and lose to the Warriors,
it doesn't matter.
Then this whole situation is obsolete. Nobody will be talking about it.
Exactly.
Like, exactly. It's a fact. Not only because it's not okay. Even if they played the Warriors and got swept, nobody will still be talking about it. The only reason why y'all talking about this is because KD and Russ was up 3, and then they still lost.
Yeah, and Jarron, this is the funny thing is like nobody ever wants to go back and check that series, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were up 3-1.
Yeah.
In game 5, if I'm not mistaken, Klay Thompson puts on one of the greatest performances in an elimination game I have ever seen. That second half that he put on, homie was pulling from 34. He was pulling from out of bounds, and the Nets weren't moving. Okay, they were playing not good defense, great defense, and he was just hitting his shots. Like that team, even if they didn't win a championship, that team that Golden State put on the floor had 2 of the most illegal basketball players from a matchup standpoint in the history of the NBA. It's very difficult to, and then as Kobe Bryant said about them 2 cats, he said the difference is usually when you get shooters in the NBA, they're a little bit soft. No. This is from Kobe Bryant's mouth. Them 2 cats are killers. Don't let how they look fool you. They will step on your neck at the moment's notice and keep their foot there. Okay? They are disgusting. And this is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe had to guard Klay. So Klay, he knows Klay gonna step on you. You give him any moment, right? They just gave them a little crease. And then you got to realize they were playing against the best basketball player on the planet at that time, Steph Curry, and then his running mate. Like it's hard to close that team out. They just did an all-time comeback. They did what great teams do. They just came back. And I don't blame KD and Russ for that. They didn't necessarily choke because if you go look at their stats, it was good. It's just Golden State was better. Okay? And him leaving
coaching is trash.
Oh, bruh. That's a topic for another podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna mention that.
Yeah, like I don't blame KD for doing what any other person would do. Jarron, you work as an accountant, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's put a hypothetical and let's not knock on wood. Let's pray this actually happens. Say a bigger company comes to you. They're going to pay you double what you paying. They're going to give you a salary, full benefits, and they the rival to your company that you're currently working with, and they're going to pay you more. You leaving, right?
Yes, I'm out. Peace.
Fam, like you leave because the quality of life will be better, right?
Exactly.
You do your same exact job easier with way better benefits.
Exactly.
That's literally what KD did. I love that about the NBA, man. I love to see young dudes, man, be able to exercise their capitalistic right in a free market and be able to get their worth. Go
People
look
trying
at
to make the NBA like the NFL.
I, I don't think no. I think the NBA loves the free agency movement. I think the
No,
fluidity.
I said fans. The fans trying to make the NBA like the NFL.
Yeah, like for real. And they gotta realize that's the beauty of the NBA. The fluidity of players is what makes the NBA. Like, guys, when the finals ends, it's literally free agency talk until the season starts. That's beautiful. Literally, the NFL free agency is done in 2 weeks. Come
You
on,
right,
man.
Dan. You right. That
Come
is true.
on, bruh. And it's not really fluid with the NFL. It's like a few big free agents move, and then other than that, nah. But small time free agents, man, can move in the NBA and then get a shot at a different franchise and then end up like turning themselves into really good players. And that's what makes it beautiful.
And we
And
gotta
Kate,
stop with the whole loyalty thing
yeah, man.
because y'all be like, oh, he should have stayed in his team and build with them. But then y'all want to praise Isaiah Thomas getting traded right after his MVP season, basically.
Yeah, man.
Like you see what Boston did to Isaiah, but you want these players to be loyal to one franchise. Like this
Yeah.
ain't the '90s no more. Like
Yeah.
the '90s had that stereotype where everybody was like, "I'm gonna stay with this team. We're gonna build around me." But we can't go with that because shoot, only like 10 teams know how to build in the NBA.
Facts.
like why would I stay
Facts.
on a team that can't build around me? AKA John Wall.
Facts. Look at Washington, dog. They don't know how to build.
AKA Charlotte.
AKA Portland. I don't care what Portland's record is. Portland's not built to win.
Like, so you want these players to be loyal to franchises that aren't willing to put the work in and build proper teams for these players. So no, they don't need to be loyal. Like, yo, play on the city you want and get your money. Because the owner trying to get their money out of you, so go and get your money. Like,
exactly. NBA owners, Jarron, have always been good at realizing that the NBA, and this is just not a new thing, right? This has always been something that that NBA owners have realized is that they view their relationship with players, even the 15th guy on the bench, as a partnership.
Yeah.
Right? Like, y'all ball, I make money. When I make money, you guys will get your money. You don't have to beg. When's the last time you seen an NBA player beg for his money, Jarron?
I don't know.
And then we look at the NFL, Le'Veon Bell out here to keep to his team, begging for money, and the media framing him as
Dez Bryant got cut because they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, man. Like, that's the beautiful part about the NBA. It is beautiful. Dudes can get their worth. And I think KD was in a situation at OKC where he's like, man, I'm a top 5 basketball player. I am potentially a top 10 player of all time. I am potentially one of the greatest scorers ever, right? And I am squandering my prime in my youth at a franchise that, even if they got Russell Westbrook, who is an all-time great himself, the general manager don't know what the hell he doing.
Nope.
And the coach don't know what the hell he doing. They not filling out the roster the way I want it to be done. And me and Russ gotta bust his tail. And the only thing that was wrong with what KD did,
and not go to Russ and tell him.
Yes, that's the first person he should have told. And if he would have came to Russ man to man before he told anybody else, you know what Russell Westbrook would have said? I'm a little bit disappointed, but you know what, bro? I appreciate you, me being the first person to know. That's all Russell Westbrook said. I just wanted to know first. I feel like I was part of the problem. And KD has said, no, bro, you were never the problem. And that's where the disconnect comes from their relationship. But that's how Russ feels. And to segue it back, that's how Draymond feels. Draymond feels like KD is using Golden State and a culture as a way to just get some cheap rings. When it's like, KD, bro, is just exercising his right, just like you gonna do, Draymond.
Exactly.
Draymond, you not gonna sign no damn extension through the damn year. You gonna go to free agency. So why you gonna throw that in his face when you know he's sensitive about that? It's so.
And then I don't know. I heard reports. I don't know what he said, but he was telling them, "Yo, we can win without you. We done before. You can leave." Like, if he actually said that, like, come on, Draymond. You know damn well you want to win those 2 championships without KD.
Like, and the funny thing is, I was listening to the Bomani Jones podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And he had Bruce Bowen on as a guest, and they were talking about the situation. And both of them said, Steph Curry got a call from both of them dudes, right? And Steph was probably the smartest person talking throughout the whole situation. And Steph was probably saying to Draymond, like, bro, I want KD back. I wish KD would commit to us long term. But KD is using his right as a player just like I did. I opted out of my contract. And I resigned here because they gave me the best deal. And I love playing here. So you got to trust he going to do that. You can't be distrusting of your teammates like they going to stab you in the back at any turn. I honestly think KD would be a fool that if Golden State offered him the max to leave. Why would you? You're gonna have a new stadium in San Francisco, and you're gonna be playing with a healthy Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. You would be a fool to leave that situation, right? I think Golden State has always been in the driver's seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Steph Curry had KD call him, and I think Steph Curry told KD, like, well, Draymond's emotional. Draymond wears his heart on his sleeve. Draymond got a closer relationship to you than all of us. You the homie, right? But y'all homies, right? That hurt his feelings, bro. Like, I think both dudes can be right in the situation. Is how they handled the situation is bad. You know what I'm saying? I just wish both cats could have been mature about the situation. That's it.
The funny thing is, in like a month, they're gonna be cool again. Like,
this is not gonna matter, bro.
They go like at the end of the season, they're gonna look back and just start laughing. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, I totally agree. Like, Jarron, like, as much as I think that you think the salary cap and the luxury tax means something, I think Joe Lacob and the owner group for the Golden State Warriors understands, and they're doing the math behind the scenes, saying that, yo, we're going to resign these guys regardless of what the luxury tax is, because they just make so much money. Jarron, they've made the most money of any team in a 5-year period in NBA history.
How much money are they making? The thing is,
Jarron, okay, let's
the luxury.
Okay, no,
$500 million luxury tax.
Yeah, no. But listen.
$500 million.
No, okay, no, but listen to this. Listen to this. You go look this up. Last year, see, this is why I listen to the Bomani Jones podcast, man, and I suggest you do. It's a great podcast to listen to because he be bringing facts, bro. Last year, Jarron, do you know how much they made off of just home playoff games? Now, remember, they swept everybody.
Yeah.
Guess how much they made off of home playoff games?
How much they made?
$150 million.
Yeah, that's just off playoff games. Woo.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the luxury tax is literally in place to keep billionaires in check, right? The owner group for the Warriors is a bunch of 100 millionaires. If you put their value together, is a billionaires, right?
Yeah.
The overall value of the Warriors, Jarron, is so valuable that they could take that hit, but the repeat offender, like you said, is supposed to deter them from doing that. And honestly, I hope it works because if they're able to pay for these guys this year around or their contracts coming up, then I mean they got to rewrite the rules on that, right? Because it just doesn't matter. But those guys are so valuable together, Jerron. Like people need to put into context how special the Warriors are. Jerron, if it wasn't for Steph Curry getting hurt early in the playoffs and Draymond angrily and out of emotion kicking LeBron in the balls, right?
If Draymond doesn't,
they're going for 5 straight.
Exactly.
They're going for 5 straight championships. That is something that has not happened in just like professional American sports since the Boston Celtics and the New York Yankees. Like, Jerron, like this run is unprecedented. This is better than what the Patriots were putting together. This is better than what the Spurs were putting together. And those are all-time great franchises and runs in sports history. Like this is better than this is unprecedented, man. Like, and the amount of money in the jersey sales and the tickets, and you got to realize, even though the ticket prices are very high over there, Oakland and San Francisco is near the tech capital of the United States. So that means that their ticket holders and their season ticket holders, Jarron, can afford those tickets because the job market there is so strong. It just, I just would be surprised if all these guys don't get the max, but they get close to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Clay was like, bro, if I get $24 million, let's go. But Clay is eligible for like 35.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like these guys are okay. I think if you were to give $20 million to each dude over a long-term contract, they'll come back 100%. It's just, I think this whole topic's been long-winded. I think the one thing, and I want to hear your closing arguments on it. I think this whole thing has just like really fascinated me about the dichotomy between how teammates interact in a contract year, how winning can become boring and lead to flaws in a dynasty, and how the media can frame stuff. It's like, it's interesting to see, because it's like the NBA at its worst and its best, right? It's drama. It's a storyline. It's great. Like that storyline transcended basketball. It was talked about on the radio, bro. Like I was with my dad today, and my car was broken down, and he was taking me to school today. And you turn on the radio and they're talking about this beef on, like, and this is just a regular radio station. It's transcended that, but then it brings up the ills of what happens, which means like dudes not respecting their teammate and not trusting their teammate and operating on bad faith, and how the narrative, the media can be kind of weaponized and hurt one party in the beef more than the other. So honestly, I think this whole situation is really why we love the NBA. Honestly, I think that's what my whole point is. Like, this whole situation is why we love the NBA. It's flawed, but it's so interesting. And it's not like the NFL. When the NFL is flawed, they are really flawed. When you're flawed,
when the NFL is flawed, like there's some messed up stuff happening in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like some stuff you're not comfortable with, but with the NBA, it's just narrative wise. That's it. That's the only thing you can have problems with. So I just want your closing takes on this, man.
To close it out, Draymond and KD be fine. When Steph Curry back, that team is gonna be fine. Nothing like they're not messing up the rest of the season because two dudes decided to get in an argument over not getting the ball passed to them. Like, yeah, it's just they'll be fun. It's gonna be good. That's all. Like, and the fact, and the thing is Draymond and KD understands that. They both said the same thing. Yeah, this happened. We still working it out. The team's gonna be fine though. Like they know, even they know that. Like they're fine. It's cool.
I feel you. I totally agree. Okay. That was.
Before we get to the
Mm-hmm.
next topic,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to the NBA on their NBA NBA store because
Yes.
they got this thing called jersey insurance, trade insurance.
Yes.
Literally,
Yes.
you buy a jersey of a player and he gets traded within the first 90 days you have that jersey, they will give you a new jersey of his on his new team.
Yeah. No, Jarron, not even a new jersey. You can pick any jersey in the NBA you want, or the jersey of the guy's new team.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes, bro. Like, let me, bruh. Like, I know this is gonna be funny because this is gonna be like bridging together our two podcasts that we have on this channel. But if you really think about it, the NBA is the Sony of sports.
Yeah.
Like, they just giving you great stuff, and I wouldn't even disrespect Microsoft like that and call them the NFL of gaming, because I think
Yeah, no.
Microsoft is doing a better job than what the NFL is
Yeah, they
what
really
the
are.
NFL is doing right now. But that was a great first topic. Let's get into this other one, bro. Let's talk about your 76ers and the Timberwolves, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
we got
So
Jimmy. We got Jimmy. That's all.
so
Bro, I
this
was saying that for like 3 days straight. Every time I saw my roommate, like, I don't care. We got Jimmy.
So this is the funny part. The four dudes who are usually the four of us who are usually on this podcast, I think John was busy this weekend. I know that.
Yeah.
And Derek like myself had a tough week, and that's why he's not on here. He needs some rest, man. And all of us are fans of teams who are very interesting this year, not only in football, but in basketball, right? Like me being a Lakers fan, you being a 76ers fan, Derek being a Celtics fan, and then John being a Hawks fan. And then, like, I really wanted John to be on here because I really want to talk to him like, yo, y'all got a point guard who gonna be
Great, like,
scary. Like,
Trey Young.
scared. Like the fact that people doubted he was gonna be good, they should be slapped because he played like an NBA point guard in college.
Exactly.
He can pass and he can shoot and he can handle. What else did you need? Like, what else did you need to see? Like, but we'll get into that to another podcast. Jarron, what I want you to do is be completely and utterly honest. Where were you when you found out Jimmy got traded? How you feel about it? And how do you feel about your 76ers prospects going forward this whole season?
All right. Where was I? I was looking at new apartments because I got to move out this mug in a month. But I was chilling. I was on my phone on Twitter. And I think I saw your tweet. You retweeted Shams. It was like Jimmy Butler and the 76ers are talking about a trade. Like, I mean, the Timberwolves and the 76ers are talking about getting a trade done. And I was like, okay, that'd be interesting. But I thought it was just, they were just talking. Like, the 76ers are just another player in this. I know Miami and Houston was talking about getting Jimmy. So I'm like, okay, I'm scrolling up Twitter, and then I see Woj's tweet is like, yo, they traded Jimmy Butler to the 76ers. It's not finalized till Monday, but it seems like it's going through. And I was like, we got Jimmy? Like, that's like somebody, this podcast was called the Most Valuable Podcast. Shout out to them. They literally asked the question, is the process done? And the reason why they asked that is because Hinky's process was literally Let me build up enough trade assets to get us a superstar in here and have a team around him. So technically, we're not trusting the process anymore. We're in a new era because the process is done. We got Ben, we got Joel Embiid, and we got Jimmy Butler. Now this is, I guess, fulfilling the process. Like, this is a new era for the 76ers. Now, the problem with the trade was that we lost Sarge and Covington, which would be great guys to have off the bench for us because they fill starter roles for our team. And now we have a team where Ben Simmons can't shoot, which I'm about to go on a rant on that after I get done with this section. We got Ben that can't shoot, and just he just facilitates. He got great court vision. He'll pass it to you. He'll get rebounds. He'll get assists. You got Joel Embiid, which to me is the best center in the league, bar none. I know people say that Boogie is the best center,
No,
which
facts.
I mean, Boogie is really good. I gotta see how he comes off his Achilles injury.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Jarron, if you really want to think about it, it's a toss up between AD, Boogie when he comes off the injury fully healthy, and Joel. Like,
I still consider AD a power forward, but yeah, I guess he's a center.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, if we just go center, it's between Boogie and Joel.
Yeah, I say it's between Boogie and Joel, but we gotta see how Boogie comes back.
Right.
But so for right now, Joel will be the best center in the league. And then you have Jimmy Butler, which brings another aspect to our team. Our team has literally been predicated on quick screens to get shooters open to make shots because we have shooters, but they can't make their own shot for themselves. They can't create their own shot.
Right.
They need to be open or come off a screen to get open, which is why we had Ilyasova and Bellinelli because they always ran off screens, they always got open, and you could guarantee they were going to make the shot. Jimmy brings another element because now Jimmy can get the ball and create a move, do a move, whatever he needs to do to create his own shot. And we don't have that. We haven't had that in a long time since Andre Iguodala. So now that we have a person that can make his own shot, and we got shooters, we just gotta figure out how everything gonna work out because we're now missing that power forward because we lost Dario. I feel they could either get somebody in the buyout market. Maybe we had to wait till the NBA draft one. I know we got some stashes overseas. Maybe we bring one of them in. I don't know how they're going to fulfill that role, but I'm sure Elton Brand's going to figure it out. So we cool on that. So everybody's saying our expectation is like now a championship. I'm not going that far just because we still got to figure out, one, how our roster is going to play out, and two, this season is literally Brent Brown's test. We got to find out if he's a good enough coach to get us to the championship. Because before 3-4 years ago, it was literally, can you develop these players so they'll be good when we need them to be while we were going through the process? Then last year, it was, you have good players now. Can you get them to be a good enough team to make some noise in the playoffs? Which we beat Miami that first round. We lost to Boston, but Boston did a heck of a job going against LeBron James. So I don't even feel bad of the 76ers losing to Boston because Boston was on a mission that year, as we saw. So now it's not only you let a playoff, you have a playoff, you have playoff wins now. Can you get over the hump? But now that you bring in Jimmy Butler, it's like, can you make this roster work to get over that second hump, can you get to the conference finals now? And we're going to see that. Brett Brown's going to have to make adjustments because in these first games, he's making the same mistakes as he was last year.
Yeah,
Where
I've seen that.
Where in the fourth quarter, okay, I don't understand his thought process in the fourth quarter. The first three quarters, it's like tempo, pace, pace. And then he gets to the fourth quarter, and y'all want to do like half court sets now. And I'm like,
well, Jarron, I can answer that. Like, he's a
good.
defensive coach. Like, Brett Brown comes from the Greg Popovich tree.
Yeah.
And Pop has the same philosophy where they share the ball for the first 3.5 quarters. And then because he had, the greatest power forward of all time, Tim Duncan, and then David Robinson, and then Tony Parker, and then Manu Ginobili, and then Kawhi Leonard, he could afford to slow the game down. And then those guys can go get them good shots because all those guys go get their own shot, right?
Yeah.
And Brett Brown is only trying to copy Brett Popovich's culture. Now, what I would say is he has implemented the defensive part because y'all lock motherfuckers up. Y'all are really good at defense and rebounding. That's what your team is built off of. Being able to switch, have guys be the same height and size, and being able to defend all 5 positions. The problem is with Pop's situation is all of those guys were good outside shooters. Y'all are not.
Nope.
Not yet. Right? Not yet. And so he can only fall back on the tendency that he had. And I think that's what happened with Philadelphia and Boston last year, is that like y'all would play good enough in the third quarter to stay close to them in the fourth quarter. And then the fourth quarter, they would just smack y'all. And it would be like, what type of offense are they trying to run? Like, what is this? Right? Because Ben refused to shoot. It's not that we don't even know if he can shoot or can't shoot.
That's my next rant.
But I'm gonna let you go. I'm just saying, like, I think we were a little bit too hard on Brett because we know this is his first time coaching. Yep. But they respond to him.
They do.
They respond and I think as a person that is a fan of a team, that the team is just starting to respond to their coach. Like, don't take that for granted. That's what I would say. Like, I think we were too harsh on Brett last year. I think
you're not saying fire the guy. I'm just saying this is this
right. I think I was too harsh because I was like, man, we gotta get rid of him because I felt as though y'all should have beat them that series because I think y'all had more talent on the team just given the injuries that Boston had, right? But I think Boston had a better coach.
Yeah, right? Brad Stevens.
Yeah, he had already implemented his culture before the Celtics got that good, so it was easy for them to win that series. I think Brett is still implementing that culture, but y'all are responding to his coaching. I think y'all just need the horses. But that's just my take. But keep going.
So, okay, since I lost whatever train of thought I was on before, I'm just going to the Ben Simmons rant. Okay. Yes, Ben, you're a walking triple-double. Yes, you're a great passer. You're a great playmaker. You're 6'10", so you're a great rebounder. That's great. But, bruh, you're just going to have to shoot. Like, see, before, it was like, it was cute. Okay, you don't want to shoot, maybe because you're working on your shot or whatever. And it was cool because even though the Sixers was like, we might be able to make a championship, it was still a rebuilding process. We were still going through the process. And it was like, you have time. Now that we got Jimmy, you ain't got no time. Getting Jimmy Butler speeds up the timeline because before it was like, yo, and the Sixers got like what 2-3 years to figure this out. get some more draft picks in, get their first round pick, and figure it out. They got time. Ben can develop a jump shot. Now that you got Jimmy Butler, it's like you have this year to figure it out because next year, once you get your free agents in and your rookies in and Zaire Smith back, now it's like, yo, especially if Kawhi leaves Toronto and it's literally just Giannis, Kyrie, and the Sixers, it's literally like, yo, it's go time now. It's championship time now. That's literally like, so then being the fact that Jimmy Butler can hit threes, but he's not a 3-point shooter like that. Being the fact that Jimmy Butler, when he has the ball in his hand, he likes to drive in and kick it back out to open shooter because Jimmy Butler knows that he collapsed like defenses have to collapse in when he's going towards the rim because if not, he's dunking on somebody. That's just what it is. So if you're going to be a point guard, then if you're going to be our point guard and you're not going to be a point forward, you're just going to have to take some shots and you're just going to have to miss them until you start making them. You're just going to, if Markelle Fultz can go out there with his broken shot and try to work on it, and Brent Brown's fine, I'm pretty sure if you start shooting shots trying to get your shot, I'm pretty sure Brent Brown's not going to be like, what are you doing? So it's time. It's my bad. It's time now, bro. You're going to have to, you don't have to start with threes. You can start taking mid-range shots, but you are going to have to start shooting because you said you want to be great. Well, guess what? You're not going to be great unless you're able to hit a jump shot. You have the potential to be great right now, and everybody can see that potential. We all see it because some games you like you don't want to be in it or whatever. But then the games that you really want to play, you can go get 16, 18 without having a jump shot. Just thinking you had a jump shot. It'd be GG. It's done. So I know you're practicing it, but you're gonna have to start putting it into game form somehow, some way, because we know how Jimmy Butler is. Jimmy is gonna only tolerate it so long, which I say he'll tolerate to the end of the year. But if you start doing the same thing next year, Jimmy gonna be like, bro, look, you're like 5 times more talented than I am. I learned how to shoot. You can learn how to shoot. Like, especially since you're ambidextrous, you can hit right hand jump shots in practice, but you're left-handed. So it's like you have no excuse. You can use both hands, figure out which hand you want to use, get them jump shots in, implement the game form, because once you learn how to shoot, I honestly have a hard time seeing many teams stopping you.
Jarron, it's literally game, set, match. Once that dude, like Jarron, and like the thing is, just like I 100% agree with you, but I'm gonna take it a step further than you. He don't even gotta shoot, bro. Just develop a low post game. Like you 6'11", you 6'11", bro, and you got the handles of a point guard. Like just 15 feet in, shoot the ball. Hooks, runners.
He can hit hooks though. We see them do it.
Yeah, but Jarron, but that's the thing with me. Like, I don't understand his mentality on his passive aggressiveness on not shooting. Because there's some nights he does shoot, and there's some nights he don't.
Exactly.
I think he is taking the role of point guard to heart too much. And I think that's where Brett Brown got to tell him, like, bro, like, I'm going to need you to go out there and get points, right? Like,
exactly.
Joel can't be the only guy. Like, Jimmy can't be the only guy. We need to be a big 3.
Exactly. Because, look, but, okay, I hear what you're saying with the low post game. But
Even if you don't
in a
develop
year or
that,
two,
yeah,
I need him to do it. I need him to be able to hit an outside shot. He don't have to
yeah,
be like
100%,
knocked
100%.
down. Because if Ben Simmons can shoot outside, do you understand how much space that gives Joel Embiid to be a
Yes,
Joel Embiid?
yes, yes. And then you got Jimmy, this is just a dude that can get his shot from anywhere. So you got the guy that can hit the shot outside and play inside and pass and rebound and defend like Ben. Then you got the guy that's a low post threat, the best low post threat in the NBA. And then you got Jimmy that at the end of the games is veteran enough, played enough big time minutes in high pressure situations in basketball that can go get you the buckets in the fourth quarter. It's the perfect matchup. And then all three of them cats defend at a high level. It like that's the thing with Philly. I'm like, when are y'all gonna take the step and like smack Boston? Because y'all should.
Once Ben Simmons decides he wants to be an
Yep.
offensive player.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because
I
because
want like Jarron, I'm gonna say this. Like, I don't want this to be fair, but they're gonna be compared. Like, I wish that I think he and Lonzo play the same way. I think both are great defenders. I think both can pass their ass off.
mm-hmm.
I think both can rebound their ass off.
Yep.
I think both can steal the ball. I think both are going to be great defensive players. That's something that's never going to leave, right? They are just great at defense. They put the effort in and they understand defense and help defense. That's just a given. I wish he would have as much confidence as Lonzo is shooting the ball, because that's the thing I love about Lonzo this year is he don't care. He
really don't.
Fly. He don't let it fly, bro, because he knows he has to shoot the ball to get better. And I just wish Ben would have the same confidence. I don't care if it looked ugly. Who cares? Kevin Martin got the ugly shot of all time. Sean Marion got an ugly shot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sean Marion got an ugly shot. Sean Marion is a 7-time All-Star, bro.
Ben Simmons doesn't even have an ugly shot, though. That's the problem.
But John, that's the thing. He got a pretty shot. I saw it at LSU a bunch of times. Like, yeah. What I don't think it's a lack of confidence. I think he's just so committed at running the team. Like, he really wants to be a point guard. I think that's what it is, bro. I think, but he got to shoot. He got to shoot 100%.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Because if you shooting helps your team. Like, I understand you're trying to help your team by being the best point guard, but you shooting helps your team even more. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, please, at least attempt to shoot. Like, that's not a problem. It's not even the fact that it'd be different if he took like 2 jump shots a game. It'd be like, okay, he attempted to shoot, but he's working on it. I don't even know he's working on it because people be sagged off this guy, and he don't even attempt to shoot.
Yeah,
he's wide open.
Yeah,
even Markelle Fultz with his shooting problems, they were the game. Dude literally sagged off him and literally was like, "I'm not coming up," and Markelle was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the 3," and then he made it. Like, because Markelle understood, like, bro, if you ain't gonna come to me, I'm gonna shoot this ball. Like, I need Ben Simmons to have that mentality. Like, my jump shot might not be good right now, but if you ain't gonna guard me, I'm shooting this ball.
Facts.
Because 50% of the time it's going in, and you're gonna leave me that open. Because at the end of the day, you're an NBA player. I'm pretty sure you hit that shot in practice a whole bunch of times.
Facts. Like it.
So that's my gripe with the Sixers now. It's like, yes, we gotta figure out how the team is gonna work with itself. But I just need Ben to take the initiative to start putting up some jump shots. Just to make it honest so that they don't sag. So dudes be at the at the free throw line while he at the 3-point line. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you not shooting literally makes Embiid's job harder because now instead of just having one guy in the paint where he can dominate him, the man got two guys in the paint, one dude in front, one behind. So unless he like cuts to the basket, he only got a passing lane for you to get the ball to him. So yeah, it's just that's my rant on Ben Simmons. And my second rant is not on Markelle Fultz; it's about Markelle Fultz.
Go off. Go the fuck off. Go off.
Look, all these dudes. Okay, first of all.
Oh, Jarron about to be there. Let's go.
First of all y'all. Okay, let me calm myself down, cause I was about to say some words.
No, I'm gonna be like Palpatine. Come to the dark side. Come on, bro. No, don't calm yourself down. No, don't do that.
Be correct on this. These dudes on Twitter, right?
Oh boy, let's go.
Y'all know darn well y'all don't give a damn about the 76ers, and y'all did it.
Facts.
So why y'all talking about them now? I don't need no bandwagon fans. I don't need y'all talking about it. Y'all don't care. Y'all thought we were scrubs 2 years ago anyway.
Amen.
So don't talk about it.
Amen. Talk that shit.
2. Markelle is what we at 16 games in the season. 16 games in the season. Coming off the fact that he forgot how to shoot, but y'all want to make fun of him because he can't shoot.
Don't make no damn sense. The patronizing around him pisses me off, bro.
He literally is trying to get his shot back, but at the same time, instead of missing time like he did last year, he wants to help his team while he try to get his shot back. And y'all literally, the man's shot been broke for 16 games, but the fact that he double clutched with a free throw, y'all want to talk about him? Like, I don't understand. We haven't even got halfway through the season yet.
Yeah.
And like Drew Hanlon said, if you go back, even though his shot still broke, his field goal percentages for the season are up by like 18%.
Yeah, bro.
He was missing everything last year.
Yes.
He has 18 shots now.
Like, it's so crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy how narratives will change how people think about a player, bro. Like, we gonna get into this Carmelo one, but that's one of them. Like Markelle plays not good defense, really good defense for a cat that's playing his first few 16 games in the season.
Exactly.
He is Jarron, not athletic. Uber, he's Gumby athletic.
He's that man
Gumby athletic.
He run mad weird, but when he need to get up there, that man
up.
Yeah, I forgot who was trying to make that layup. That man Markelle hopped up there and was like, nah, bro. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, bro. Like, Jarron, like, the defense gonna be there, the ball handling gonna be there, the passing gonna be there. Like, Jarron, I'm rooting for this kid, bro. I'm rooting for him because it's so weird and so sad what has happened to him. And it's like, I just wish 76ers fans would treat him like we treated Lonzo Ball's Laker fans, right? Like, when Lonzo came in last year, like hold on, like when Lonzo came in last year, right? We didn't patronize Lonzo. We were like, okay, this is going to be a process for him to be able to be comfortable in his form at any point on the court to be able to shoot the shot. I just wish Sixers fans would take that advice. Some Sixer fans have. They don't like the patronizing that he gets because that just hurts his confidence. Like, him being home and him being open and y'all screaming at the top of y'all lung, 17,000 of y'all, shoot. No, that's not helping him. Like we
It's
never
not
did that with Lonzo, man. We let
I did it
Lonzo be Lonzo,
exactly.
right? And I just wish Sixers fan let Markel be Markel. Let Markel stuff the stat sheet, and then he gets confidence.
Exactly.
Right. And plus, like, what I said on Twitter and you liked my post, like, I think his stuff is clinical. I don't even think it's physical at this point. It is
I don't think so either. I think it's
purely psychological. It is
yep.
purely in his head.
I want I want like people say it's a mental thing. I'm going to go with what I was telling you earlier what my coworker was saying, and I heard somebody else. I don't know, it was in Fox Sports or one of the podcasts. I listen to so much stuff, and I don't remember where I get stuff from. But he said it literally. It was a YouTube video. He said if you watch a Markel Fultz game, he said his problem is literally muscle memory. For some reason, his response, his shoulder response in his brain are on like two different wavelengths right now. And he said you could tell that by watching him take those fadeaway elbow shots. When Markel takes the fadeaway elbow shot, the ball comes off his hand perfectly. And it's because for some reason when he does that, everything in his body clicks instantly. It's like, oh, okay, I got this. Usually he makes that shot. But for whatever reason, in a set shot, it's not clicking. So he's just gonna have to figure it out over time to see if he can get that muscle memory back. So it's like, yo, give the man time to work it out. Because not only is he trying to get his shot back, he's also trying to figure out his place on the team.
Exactly.
Because the man missed a whole year to bond with his teammates.
Exactly.
So now it's like he got to figure out, can I play with Ben Simmons or should I come off the bench? How, like, now that I got Jimmy Butler, now it's like, can I play in between Jimmy and Ben and Joel Embiid? What do I need to do? Honestly, sometimes I need Brett Brown to get like let him run a second unit. And,
Yo.
and I need Brett Brown literally to sit
Exactly.
there and say, Markel, just take over the game. Because I see Markel when he's like, yo, I'm about to score. This man in the second year
Mm-hmm.
can literally get to the rim at
At,
will whenever
at
he
any
wants.
point he won't, Jarron. At any point, that dude make his
It don't
mind.
matter
I
who
ain't going
defending
to
him.
put a move on you and get to that rim. That ain't the issue. Like,
This man, it don't matter who defending him. He will find it's instant too. Like he's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this move. I'm gonna get to the rim, and if I'm slightly open, you're getting yammed on.
yeah, Jerron, this is a funny thing about Markel Fultz. I see the first pick in the draft talent. It is oozing out of him. It his 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 athleticism, Jerron, reminds me of Russ. Like I thought that's what he was gonna play like. I thought he was gonna play like a Russell Westbrook that can shoot. And now think about that. Think about the potential of that, right? If y'all if the 76ers would just put their whole confidence like the Lakers have in Lonzo Ball, and that's why Lonzo has calmed down
Yep.
this year. He's just playing steady. It's just
Mm-hmm.
steady, consistent, good, impactful basketball. Because Magic Johnson has set the tone, and he gonna be our point guard for 10 years. Get used to it. He
No,
will
and
get better,
the thing
guys.
is that that's why I
Lonzo,
was saying people gotta give Fultz
time, bro.
time
Don't trade him.
because
Y'all would be
the
fools to
Sixers
do that.
already no Markel already had the confidence that they're not getting rid of him because everybody was like, yo, trade Markel in the offseason. And the Sixers literally was like, yo, if we do a trade, Markel is not in it. like we're keeping Markel. The Sixers already like, yo, we're
Yes,
keeping
bro.
Markel. If you, I don't know, you get 76ers advertisers like I do because I always search them up on, so my algorithm is
Right,
all about the
right, right, right,
Sixers.
right.
When you have Sixers commercials, I see more Markel Sixers commercials than I see Ben and Joel. Like
Yeah,
when it comes to if the Sixers want Markel, they want Markel.
yes,
The thing is like Lonzo, you gotta give Markel that year because the difference between Lonzo and Markel is that Lonzo, even though he was struggling, he played with his team during those struggles. He
facts,
had a whole year of experience
facts.
to figure out what he needed to do.
And
Give
Jerome,
Markel that year, and if this man, look, the thing is, if Markel, if that muscle memory snaps back,
yo, laugh
if when
out
he
loud. That's all I gotta say. Laugh out loud. Like just imagine he hooping. He at your 1, JJ Redick at your 2, Jimmy Butler at your 3, Ben at your 4, and Joel at your 5. All I gotta say to people is good fucking luck, sir.
because
Good luck
if
stopping
it
that
clicks for
athletic.
Markel, if Markel clicked back and he know how to shoot again, it's gonna be some problems for the league.
Yo,
Because at that point, it's like, yo, he gonna splash in my face. And if I go up too high, he gonna blow past me and somebody get a yam done. That's it. And if somebody's open, he also has the court vision that he can pass it to JJ in the corner, open for 3. And you know he gonna splash it. So yeah.
Jarron, this is the crazy part about like the Lonzo Markel discussion because they came out in the same draft. Both these cats have not played a full 82 games yet.
Yep, that's true.
Like Lonzo played 54 games. Like people need to understand this. He played
Lonzo
54
looking good
games.
out there now too.
Yeah, like 54 games. He did not play the other 30 something games necessary last season. So he would be better now. Right? Like it's going to take us to like December, January for him to get a full 82 games under his belt. It's kind of like with Markel. Markel done probably played 30 games.
If that.
If that.
Yeah.
And people are like, man, maybe he need to go somewhere different. No. Y'all need to stop patronizing that kid and let him shoot.
Exactly.
Okay. And Jarron, this is one thing I need to say about Markel Fultz that I will be down on. He has to stop being combative about this. Like you can't fire your shooting coach, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that because you're getting frustrated and you tired of the narrative, man. You just can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. That's the one thing that's like discouraging this year about him. But yo, like Markel is still a starting NBA point guard. Homie is playing his rookie season, if we just really want to be honest. Yes. And if y'all trade him, and like you said, and the muscle memory snaps back, like, are y'all stupid? Don't do that. Just stick with the cat. Like, this is the one thing I hate about the NBA. Is that the NBA used to be a little bit more patient, Jarron, and now because people's expectations are so high with certain teams that they rush people and they're trying to microwave the development of somebody like of Markel Fultz, just like how they tried to do with Lonzo Ball. They're still trying to do it with Lonzo Ball this year, and I don't want Markel Fultz to fall into that situation. I hope Markel Fultz's shoulder is perfectly fine structurally and pain-wise, and I hope it's just muscle memory. And I hope and pray it snaps back Because once it does, I hope he shits on niggas. So he
Oh
can
yeah,
remind niggas who the fucking first pick in the draft was. So he can remind niggas who he was coming out of Washington. I pray and hope that day so he can tell niggas, look in the camera when he yammed on a bitch ass nigga, and he can say, look, fuck you for doubting me. I can't wait for it, Jarron. I want that to happen. I want it to happen. I don't give a damn. I want that to happen. I want to see dudes prove people wrong. That's why I root for people like Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball. You say they can't shoot? Okay. So what happens when they start splashing on you on a consistent basis? What's gonna happen then, bro? What you got?
Lonzo's gonna hit that stride first, bro.
Yeah, well, Jarron, that's why I told people to be patient last year. Jarron, you don't shoot 45% from 3-point land your high school and then your college freshman year and then get to the pros and you can't shoot. No, that's not how that works. It's a confidence. It's a learning curve. Some guys need time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's it. That's all Markel needs. Markel played 40 dang games. 40 games, bro. And we be and 76 is like, man, we need to go and trade this dude. No, you don't. You be if a goddamn idiot.
Like right now, I'm just pulling the stats. Lonzo shortened 40, basically 41% from field goal, 41% field goal, and 38% 3-point.
Yo, he our best 3-point shooter for the percentage, bro. He's our most consistent. Him and Josh Hart are the most consistent 3-point shooters on our team. Those dudes last year were the worst shooters on our team.
He's averaging 4.9 rebounds and 4.8 assists.
Yes, and he wasn't even a starter, and he don't even get time like that. And Luke don't even play him 30 minutes.
And he averages 26 minutes a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jarron. He don't even get up to the 35 minutes, 35, 37, 38 minutes he should be playing because he was on the minute restriction because he had surgery on his knee.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, and see, this the thing about not having Markel and Ben Simmons shoot, in my opinion, is Ben should shoot just for the sake of you can play with Ben more because you shoot. I think that's why they got Mark. See, I don't believe like Jarron, like I was telling you before the podcast, like Jimmy Butler was gonna be the dude that, like, you know how they kind of like on the media was like Jimmy Butler's camp saying like he ain't gonna baby and coddle Markelle Fultz. I'm like, Jimmy has only acted up when he's seen that the freaking franchise that he's on is full of a bunch of soft, incompetent fools. He's not on a franchise now with a bunch of soft, incompetent fools.
Yeah, because Markel's not soft.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe Jimmy Butler gonna go in there and crush that little kid's spirit. I think Jimmy Butler remembers when he was 20 and how if somebody came to him and said, "You ain't gonna be nothing, get over it," how that would have done to his confidence. I think Jimmy Butler gonna be like, "Yo, Markel, you a real basketball player. I'm going to instill confidence in you every damn day."
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
every day we gonna grind.
Look, because Jimmy can see, yo, Markel is putting in the effort in the defense and passing and what he does. He just can't shoot. That's what Jimmy wanted. That's what Wiggins couldn't get from Cat. I mean, that's what he can't get from Wiggins or Cat. That work ethic. If Markel is willing to work, Jimmy will help him.
Yes. Yes. Jimmy will be his number one defender. Jimmy be like, you ain't about to say nothing bad about this kid. No, not on my watch. He work. He get up when I get up. He in the gym when I'm in the gym. He working. He grinding. It ain't clicking now, but when you work as hard as he do, it's going to click.
That's what I'm hoping Jimmy brings to this team.
Yeah, bro.
Is that extra hard work ethic? Because if you put Simmons, Fultz, and the B with the work ethic of Jimmy, bruh, we run the East. That's what
I'm saying. Draw is such a good trade, bro. It's a 30-year-old dude who was the last pick in I think the first or second round in the draft. He was homeless once. He's a 4-year starter in college. He's grinded his whole way to this point. He just want to get around a bunch of dudes who are hungry. And the 76ers are hungry. They got a bunch of hungry dudes. That's why I'm like, this trade is only going to be, because Jimmy going to get there in the locker room and be like, ooh, I love this energy. Ooh, I love this. They compete in practice. They want to work. They want to grind. And see, this is the point. Is like people like, well, Jake, how do you know that? Because Ben Simmons broke his foot and then came back in a year and then feel like he broke his foot. Joel Embiid was out for 2.5 seasons and then played 21 games and broke his foot off in everybody he played with before he got hurt again. That's how I know them dudes work.
This man, I just pulled up false stats. The man is shooting 42%.
Bro, come on, bro. Like this is hilarious, bro. I love how people frame stuff. Like it don't even be reality. He shooting 42% from the field, and people thought his jump shot was broken. No, bro.
He's averaging 8.8 points.
Y'all are funny.
Like
people are funny, bro. People are funny, Jarron.
Like, you would think the man was shooting like 30% from the field.
Yo,
the man is shooting 42%.
Markel's shooting like 20% from the field, yo. Like, he's just airballing everything. And, like, people don't understand. Like, people like, how do dudes miss free throws? Literally, guys, in my opinion, the best basketball player of all time is struggling right now with free throws.
LeBron, yeah.
Yes. And he's admitted it. My whole form, my whole technique, my whole timing is shit. He said that. I'm not going to run away from it, guys. I should be making these free throws in the clutch down the stretch. I suck right now at free throws. That's the one thing in my game I'm not proud of. But everything else, I'm good. I'm getting my three-point shooting down. It takes time. It takes time. Like, that's what 76ers fans don't understand. Like, I understand that, like, not you, Jarron, but, like, everybody else is, like, 76ers fans, like, you thought y'all window was opening? Guys, I don't even think y'all window was open. I don't. I really don't. I think people like the Toronto Raptors, their window's open because they got a bunch of veterans on their team.
Oh, another thing. Okay, Brett Brown gotta play Markel more.
Yes, he can't. Don't bury him in the bench. Don't do it.
Because like this game against the Jazz, he only played. Let's see, the man only played 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's not good enough for the number one pick. You need to know what he is, and see that's why Luke has gotten so many questions, Jerome. Like people are like, why is Luke getting so many questions about Lonzo Ball? It's because Laker fans realize not only is Lonzo our best on the ball defender for a team that we think can't play good defense individually. He's our best help defender, he's our best passer, and he's our best shooter. So it doesn't make sense for him to be placating his minutes to Rondo. And honestly, Jarron, while Rondo's out, I can't wait to see Lonzo be playing 38 minutes because I think his stats will reflect that. And I think his impact will reflect that. Like, Jarron, have you heard LeBron say anything bad about Lonzo?
Nope.
Have you heard LeBron say anything bad about the young guys, period?
No, not really.
We are hooping. It's just defense. Jerome, we're averaging 116 points per game.
Yeah.
This is, by the way, we're like 20th, 19th in three-point shooting. We're still murdering teams on defense. People can't stay in front of us. We're so athletic and long and tall. And we got a bunch of guys that can get their own shot. That's the point that people don't understand. Like, it's the potential of the 76ers. It's the potential of the Lakers. Like, you can't compare the Celtics to the 76ers. Bro, the Celtics got Al Horford. They got Kyrie. They got Marcus Morris. They got Gordon Hayward. They got Brett Stevens. These are all dudes have been through the crucible of the NBA season. It's completely different. You would expect the Celtics, and see, that's why I felt stupid last year, and that's why I kind of like backed up off the Sixers last year about my criticism, because it's like, well, damn, maybe the Celtics should have won because they're a more veteran team.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, man, it doesn't.
This is our first taste of the playoffs since Andre Iguodala was on the team.
Yeah, well, no, since Drew Holiday was on the team. Andre Iguodala. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Since Andre Iguodala and Drew Holiday was on that team that went to the playoffs. Yeah.
That was like what, 2011? Because that was Derrick Rose.
That was 2011. Yes.
So that's our first taste of the playoffs is 2011.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. All of it's crazy, man. I don't want the NBA to be like the NFL when it comes to expectations. I thought people were really smart enough to understand that, like, the Lakers' door is just opening. LeBron wants to be along for the ride because LeBron knows he's the X factor. Jarron, like, people don't even understand this. LeBron's usage rate in minutes are down since the first time since his rookie year. Do you know how many minutes LeBron's playing this year, Jarron?
Not many.
He's playing 34 minutes. That's the lowest since his rookie year. Do you know what his usage rate is?
What is it?
It's the lowest since it's been since his rookie year. He is getting rest. He doesn't have to play as hard because he has a bunch of young, committed, eager to learn athletes, John, that play for the most high-pressured situation in NBA basketball, which is the Los Angeles Lakers. They understand it. Like, the Sixers are one of the most historic franchises in the history of basketball. They understand it.
Yeah.
Like, Markelle understands. Ben Simmons understands. Joey, you got to give these guys time. It's time, bro. Time.
Yeah, especially Markelle. Like, stop telling the man he needs to shoot. He know he needs to shoot.
Yes, bro. Yeah, he came into the draft as being a scorer. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the top. If I'm not mistaken, he was one of the top scorers coming out his sophomore year at Washington.
Yeah, he was. That's why we drafted him, because we were like, yo, we got to score now. And the funny thing is, people forget, Markelle was scoring in the summer league before he got injured.
Yes.
The only reason why his first two
games, he was balling and he got hurt.
What's it? The only reason why he didn't get the hype around him is because literally Jason Tatum was like the next Paul Pierce out there. We was like,
yeah, fam, yeah. Like, and that's why people like, well, why is Jason Tatum different? Jason Tatum's around a whole bunch of vets.
Exactly. He's literally in front of a whole bunch of vets. He got Kyrie, who's won a championship and played with LeBron. He got Kobe training him.
Yo,
he's around Al Horford, which is one of the smartest basketball players in the league right now. Like,
Jarron, he literally has Brett Stevens, top 3 coach, right?
Yep.
Then he has Kyrie, perennial all-star, ring-winning player who was instrumental to winning that ring.
Exactly.
By the way, he won no dudes. He led the way. He and LeBron led the way to win that ring.
Yep.
He has Al Horford, who I will go down and say is one of the most effective draft picks this millennium. That dude has changed 2 different franchises, the Hawks and the Celtics. Okay? Yeah. Homie is one of the best power forwards in the league, period, on both sides of the floor.
Yep.
Okay? Jaylen Brown, 2 years older than you. Come on, Marcus Morris, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Baines. Like, these guys have played in the NBA multiple years. All he had to come in and get buckets. That's all he had to come in and do. Get buckets. It's different with Markelle. You coming into a team that's just trying to change the culture. It's different with Lonzo Ball. You are looked at to help change the culture. It's completely different. And I think this whole conversation could be wrapped up in you just got to give it time, guys. Like I would say the Lakers, the 76ers, their windows are not open yet. It probably starts next year. But you got to be patient.
That's what I'm trying to tell. They want. That's why I hate ESPN and especially
Bro,
ESPN.
I hate it.
Not
Bro.
ESPN.
The way they frame it, bro, is so bad.
They're like, oh, they gotta win a championship now. No, our window doesn't open until next year. Even Jimmy Butler said that. He's like, we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna take about a year, and then we're gonna worry about getting championships. Even Jimmy Butler going to the team knows that. Like, yo, give us a year. We're gonna figure it out and get it done. Like,
it's frustrating, ain't it, dog? It's so frustrating because it's like when you have fans like me and you, Jarron, they got our expectations in the right order.
Oh, this man Jimmy Butler, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
It's
sorry,
hard.
I'm watching these highlights.
Yeah, bro. Jimmy nasty, bro.
No, I know Jimmy's happy. This man Markel shot the free throw, missed it, was already down to the rim, got the rebound, gave it to Jimmy for the open shot. I know Jimmy is like, yo, thank you.
Yeah, bro, like that.
Because Wiggins would have never done that.
Yeah, man, like it's psychological with this kid, and I just wish, I just wish the 76ers fans at large will understand it and be like, yo, every shot he puts up is a good one. That builds his confidence.
That's the even more crazy thing is that when Markel shoots, he usually open.
And that's when you want him to shoot. Yeah. Like is this
like
whole
Markel
conundrum,
gets
bro.
Open. Markel can't create his own shot. It's not going in. Yeah.
He's shooting 42%, and you people jumping out the window. Get out of my face, man. Y'all be fools. Jarron, if they trade that kid, you better freaking right.
They already said they're not. Literally, they already said
they ain't fools. Because if he ever put it together, y'all gonna shit on so many goddamn teams. Get out of my face, bro.
And we got Landry Shamet. And he turned out to be something too.
Jarron, your first round draft pick ain't even played, bro.
Yeah, Zaire Smith.
Yeah. Y'all first round draft pick ain't
even for the whole year,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Sixers fans don't understand. Joel Embiid is what
specialty is.
Jarron, how old Joel Embiid? Like 23?
Yeah, 23 or 24. Yeah.
Joel Ben Simmons, what, like 20?
I think he's 21.
21, and then Markel 20. Yep. And y'all acting like, man, we should win a championship. No, you shouldn't.
Yes, that what I'm saying.
No, you shouldn't. Them dudes ain't even old enough to legally drink. Shut up. Like, what
exactly, bro.
What are y'all talking about?
We're missing our first round pick because Landry is also a first round pick. But we're missing Zaire Smith. And guess what his specialty is?
Defense.
So you look, next year, we could literally have Ben Simmons, who plays good defense. You can have Zaire start at 2, who plays good defense. Jimmy Butler at 3, who plays good defense. And you have Joel Embiid, who plays good defense.
And then Markel, who plays decent. Like, your whole lineup wants to lock dudes up. Like, what are we talking about? Like this one, like your whole squad wants to do the one thing it takes to win a championship. And like, oh my God, I don't understand. I don't understand each one of our fan bases, bro. I don't.
No, okay. You know what the problem is that the dudes that talk about the Sixers aren't Sixers fans. At least your idiotic fan base are fans of the team.
Well, Jarron, I don't even consider them fans of the team, bro. I
At least
consider
they
them.
claim to be fans of the team.
Yes, I
These
consider.
dudes that talk about the Sixers don't even care about the 76ers. They just want somebody to talk about. Us Sixers, look, think about it. This whole time, through this whole start of this process, everybody criticizing the Sixers aren't Sixer fans
Right.
because they're like, yo, this process is terrible. It's not going to work. Why are people going to watch them? Guess who
It's
was watching
not
them?
going to work.
76ers fans. We was like, the process don't matter to
Yo,
us.
y'all
We about to
hilarious.
get good dudes. We fine with the process. And they're like, oh no, y'all can't be fine with the process. Stephen A. Smith, like, these dudes in Philly they're not fans of the process. Yeah, it's like a small percentage of them, Stephen A. Shut up. You don't care. Bruh, you a Knicks fan that don't care about the Knicks. Go away. Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
like
it don't make sense for a cat that hadn't played 40 games in the NBA to give up on them. It does not make sense. And see, I think, and Jerron, this is the thing about the NBA. I think like really great rookies have ruined the expectations of what they think a rookie should be in the NBA. Like
exactly.
I think Donovan Mitchell has ruined a lot of dudes first years because people expect themselves to be Donovan Mitchell, not even understanding the context of what Donovan Mitchell is. Donovan Mitchell played damn near 3 years of college basketball. He's a grown man
Exactly.
entering the
And
league.
he has a good coach. And
Yes,
he was on a team that didn't have a primary offensive guy. So he literally he just fit
yes,
in because they needed somebody to take
yes,
his role because Gordon Hayward was gone.
yes. Like it doesn't make sense. Like it oh my goodness. Like oh, it, uh just dudes like Ben Simmons. Like for the most part, I'm not saying he ruined Markel's like first year, but like people had too many high expectations. Just look at what the guy can do, and it's his first year, and then think about what he can do in the future. It's just crazy, bro. And that's the thing I fight as like a Laker. And I think this is a good segment to go into my damn Lakers. Like, we're 2 games above 500. And it's like, I
And
told
y'all playing
y'all,
good basketball right now.
yeah. And I
That's
told people to shut the hell up and and be, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so
yeah.
done, bro. I'm so done. I'm just, I,
Yeah, bro. It's these dudes. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't. Twitter be aggravating me. I be at work on Twitter like, yo,
I'm so fed up. Like I'm so fed up, bro. Like I'm like I told people, give it 20 games. We're 14 games in, and people are like, man, the Lakers are actually decent. Why don't you shut the fuck up and eat a dick? Okay, like, like I said this at 2-5, we were going to be okay. Okay, it's a 82 game season. What did you? Oh my god!
I
Like,
could I could have got a question. I got another topic to talk about
yeah,
because we talked
100%.
about the Sixers side of
Yes.
things.
Honestly,
What are
honestly, I don't
your
even want to
take
talk about my
on
Lakers. Like,
no,
what is it? What is it? I
what
don't
is
even want
your
to talk about them.
what is your thoughts on the Timberwolves side of this trade? So we
Okay,
talked about Jimmy
so
going to the Sixers. What
okay,
about Robert
that's a
Covington
good
and
topic.
Kyrie
That's a
going?
good topic. I think it changes absolutely nothing.
Do
Jerron,
you? Because I have a
Jerron,
different.
Jerron. Okay, you know me, bro. Like, I don't like to throw around the word soft because I think the word soft is fight words, right?
Yeah.
Especially in sports. Like, especially if you don't know that cat, right? I don't feel comfortable. Like, I never called the Portland Trailblazers last year soft.
They're
They
not.
weren't
No,
soft.
no, they
They
weren't
just
soft.
got their butts whooped in a 7 game series.
Drew
That's it.
Holiday locked up Damian
Locked them
Lillard,
up and
and
took
they
them
didn't know what to
out,
do
bruh.
because their
Like
team is not
literally,
built right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He put them in a prison. Okay, it happens, and I was very disappointed in CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard's performance. I was disappointed. They ain't soft though. Do you know where CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard grew up? Did, Damian Lillard grew up on the rough side of Oakland, and CJ McCollum grew up the rough side of Akron. Both them cats had to fight and claw for everything they got just to get to the NBA. So neither one of these cats are mentally weak or soft. They just met a bad matchup and they just had disappointing performances. It happens, guys. It happens. The funny thing is, those cats are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference right now. Okay?
Well, they just lost to the Timberwolves.
So. Yeah, they just lost to the Timberwolves. But the difference is, Jarron, is with Damian and with CJ, is CJ and Damian are 2 cats that weren't drafted very high, okay, and worked themselves into being greatness. Being one of the best backcourts I've ever seen in NBA history. Like them 2 mugs, when they get it going, oh my God. They will embarrass you. Okay. Mm-hmm. They are look, let's put it like this. As much as people love to clamor about the Washington Wizards backcourt, the Portland Trailblazers backcourt is a universe. They are night and day better than that backcourt. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. Okay. They just had a disappointing performance last season. Okay. That duo in Minnesota, they're softer than wet tissue paper. Okay. They softer than pre-made pudding, bro.
I can't say that, Jake.
Yo, Jarron. Go. We'll see in about a month. Go look up Andrew Wiggins' numbers and his impact and his player rating.
Actually doing stuff now that Jimmy's gone, bro. Cat is actually playing now.
But Jarron, that makes you soft. Jarron. Did you hear the stories, bro?
I did, but no. The thing is, okay, maybe they are soft, but this trade was the best thing to happen for the Timberwolves.
No. I agree with that. I think they got 2 guys in that trade, right? And then they got a 2nd round pick that can't hurt, right? In 2022, that can't hurt. You can just go get another guy that can be on your team. That can't hurt. Okay.
No,
I think team won in this trade. I think each team got what they wanted. Right.
But this is why it's a win for the Timberwolves, because not only did you get 2 guys that can help your team, you also got 2 guys that don't want the limelight like that. They're not trying to be superstars.
Right.
So literally. It's literally Cat and Wiggins teams now.
Right.
So they have nothing to pout about now. So now it's to the point where Cat and Wiggins can literally build their confidence back up. And they might be able to, I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs this year, but if they have another good draft next year and you get somebody that fits the team well, because their rookie they got right now, Josh Okogie, he playing well too. So, like, if you have a good draft next year and Cat and Wiggins actually get their confidence up, you can have a pretty decent squad for the Timberwolves.
Okay. So.
The minute, before you talk, Karl Anthony Towns since the Jimmy Butler trade is averaging 21 points, 15 rebounds, and shooting 58% from the field. And the Wolves are 3-0 since they traded Jimmy Butler. And they just beat Portland tonight. And Karl Anthony Towns didn't even drop 30 like you would think he did. I think he only dropped like 15. And they still beat him. Handily, too. I think it was like 112-96. Yeah, so it wasn't even like it was a super close game. Like, they won that game. Wiggins dropped 23, 5 assists. Like, they're actually playing as a team, and they know who their guys are. they're not pouting no more. Like they got Jimmy out there. They don't have to pout no more. They might actually be able to build a little culture in Minnesota now. Maybe.
Okay, so this is the thing I gotta say. Yo, you can't.
Hit it with the side. We know.
Oh man, like Andrew Wiggins don't talk. I don't know what his aspirations are as a NBA basketball player. So I don't know if he has any heart. Like that is really something that Jimmy kind of alluded to that I have to agree. Like you don't know what the aspirations or the motivations of Andrew Wiggins are, right?
We really
Like
don't.
you just don't. Like it just looked like he's a dude that's out here just trying to collect some checks, right? And then Carl Anthony Towns, bro. Like Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Now you want okay?
Family.
You want to talk about being soft? Like the way he was acting, I can see why you can say Carl Anthony Towns soft.
Jarron, if the rumor is true that Jimmy Butler fucked your girl and then proceeded to treat you like that, Jarron, you are soft. Jarron, you are soft. I don't care what you are. Jarron, if the first Jarron, he fucked your girl, bro. Jarron, your girl, bro. He owe you, Jarron.
I hear you, bro.
Jarron, bro. I've known you long enough, bro. Jarron, you gonna activate those mutant grizzly powers that you have, and you gonna fuck up whoever decided to disrespect you like that. I know you are. I don't gotta question that. The fact that I gotta question that from a 6'11", 7 foot, 240-pound dude. What? No, bro. I'm okay, Jarron. You can't tell me he's not soft, Jarron. On top of Jarron, Jimmy might have done the most gangster thing ever. Who goes picks the third string? Okay, the third string, bro, and beats the first string's ass like they stole something, bro. Okay, and then afterwards tells the owner, the GM, the coach, and the 2 stars, y'all motherfuckers need me. I don't need you. And then within 24 hours holds a really responsible, cordial, team-only meeting after you just embarrassed everybody in the franchise. Jarron, you can't tell me nobody. No, Jarron, you can't tell me nobody is not soft. No, Jarron, they're not making the playoffs, bro. I'm going to go on. They're not making the playoffs,
I did not. I did say that. I said I'm not saying they're making the playoffs. I'm just saying that if they have a good draft next year,
Jarron, they look at the Teletubbies, bro. That's how soft they are, bro.
Oh no.
Jarron, they worship the Care Bears, bro. Jarron, like there's nothing you can tell me about that team that makes me like confident about them. It's like they gotta fire Tom Thibodeau. They got to. Like Tom Thibodeau shouldn't be a head basketball coach. Tom Thibodeau should be the defensive coordinator for some team. That's what he is. Offensively, he's not good enough as a basketball coach to put you over the top. That's been proven. With a team that had above average offensive talent, he cannot coach them up.
He's not an offensive coach at all, though. I'm surprised he don't have a offensive focused assistant.
Yo, bro, me too. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he doesn't.
You would think you would have like an offensive focused assistant to kind of like to be your offensive coordinator if you're not going to focus on offense. Like,
I don't even mean to be like so disrespectful because I don't even know Cat and Andrew like that, but I can only go off what I've seen, and this has been a yearly thing. They just ain't tough enough. They just don't have the it factor, bro. They might have the talent, they just don't have the edginess, bro.
yeah.
Like, that's one thing I can say about you and my team. We got a bunch of guys. Like you got a team that got a dude that's really don't say a lot in Ben Simmons, but he shows the attitude that he ain't gonna be no pushover, right?
Yep.
He mature. You got Joel Embiid. He talked that shit, but Joel Embiid don't got no problem backing that shit up.
Exactly. That man literally.
Okay. And then you
He'll
got
get on
Jimmy
Twitter,
Butler. Like, you know what I'm
roast
saying?
you,
And you
and
got
then put
Jimmy
that work on
Butler,
you.
the ultimate bully on the block. And then you look at my team, I got LeBron. Who gonna try to bully you, LeBron? Laugh out loud. Okay. We got Kuz, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram was ready to fight James Harden. Okay.
Yep.
Brandon Ingram swung at Chris Paul. I just need people to understand this. He swung, bruh. Okay. And Alonzo's just quiet. But what LeBron said is like, these dudes are mature beyond their years. That's why you haven't heard no complaints from LeBron. It's not that LeBron knows, but like when LeBron entered the locker room, they might like kid and joke amongst themselves because of young guys, but they understand when it comes to basketball, it is all about seriousness. And I think that's why LeBron went there. They have the right balance between they can have fun and they know when to lock down and be serious about some basketball, right? Like we our two franchises that we follow, we don't got to worry about the maturity or the motivations of our squad. We don't have to do that, Jarron. Yeah. The Timberwolves? Just imagine being a Timberwolves fan. That's sad, pathetic life that you live. Come on, bro. You gotta bang on Karl Anthony Towns? What? Andrew Wiggins might be one of the most inconsequential first round draft picks I've ever seen in any sport. Jarron, he like the Jameis Winston of basketball, bro.
Oh no, nah, we can't. Okay, I ain't gonna let you go that far because at least
we can go that far. We can go that far. We can go that far. No, we can go that far. Like no, listen. No.
Jameis Winston don't do nothing.
Hear me out. Jameis and Andrew Wiggins have done some really amazing things in their career, like athletically speaking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but consistency is not their thing. Okay.
That's true.
That's all I'm coming from. Like, consistency is not their thing, bro. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Far as the moves are concerned, now that we got done psycho analyzing that franchise, bro, it's just so funny, bro. This whole situation was hilarious. It's one of them situations in sports where the bully won. The bully got his way. That's nuts. Usually that don't happen in 2018, but the bully got his way. But like, I think Saric and Robert Covington are going to help that team because they can spread the floor and shoot threes. I think they'll give him more space for Karl Anthony Towns to operate.
More defense than anybody on that team.
Yeah. That team's not a good defensive team on the ball, even though Andrew Wiggins was, praised as going to be a great on the ball defender. You fucking liars. All the NBA scouts who said that should be fired. Like he don't play defense at all. But like Sarge and Robert Covington gonna lock down because those are kind of Tom Thibodeau guys, bro. Those are 3-and-D dudes. So it can only help them, you know what I'm saying? Like it just makes them a deeper squad. I mean, Derrick Rose is just. Can we speak about Derrick Rose, bro? Just like how happy I am for Derrick Rose. Like, if Derrick Rose can be the only player on the Timberwolves and he got to play 1-on-5, I feel better about their chances than trotting out Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. That's how I feel about the team, Jarron. Like, Derrick Rose plays with heart and passion and intensity and effort, bro. He loves the game of basketball, and he is just balling this year, man. I'm so happy for him. Like, that game that he was busting us at Staples, Jerron, I was so conflicted. I was like, damn, Derek, hit that three, but don't hit that three. And then when he hit the three, like after 5 seconds of being angry, I would fist bump. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. I'm so happy for Derrick Rose. I think Derrick Rose the realest dude on that team, bro. I wish Derrick Rose was playing for somebody like Golden State, bro, being a backup point guard. I wish he was playing for a team that he could go win a championship, bro, because he deserves a championship. He the dude playing with some heart on that team, bro. And Tom Thibodeau, like, rewards that. I think he should be the starter. I think Jeff Teague is, like, washed up, really. Honestly, that's just me.
Is he still starting?
I don't know. I thought Derrick Rose was starting.
Well, Derrick Rose was starting because Teague was injured, but I know Teague played today. So
I think Tom Thibodeau needs to kind of like change that, because have you seen Derrick Rose stats this year? Derrick Rose is like,
he doing the thing.
Derrick Rose is probably the leader for most improved player of the year.
Oh yeah,
like Derrick Rose is killing
folks. He played 37 minutes. Derrick Rose played 33.
Okay. So they were staggering them. So they play Rose at the 2 sometimes.
Probably. I think, Teague was a starter.
Okay.
It was.
Teague
started. Wiggins at the 2, Robert at the 3, Todd at the 4, Cat at the 5.
Yeah, man. See, like, they got to change that up. Like, they got to go Derrick Rose at the 1, Wiggs at the 2. No. Switch that up. They got to go Derrick Rose at the 1, Robert Covington at the 2.
Covington plays better at the 3, though.
Yeah, he does. But I would put Wiggins and Covington on the floor because they can switch between the 1 and the 2, and you don't really get a drop off.
Yeah.
Okay, and then at the 3, you got to play Saric because he gives space.
Saric is slow, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Saric. If Saric had a little bit more athleticism, he would be a little bit better.
That's why you got like everybody wants to put Saric at the 3, but he is not a small forward.
No, he's too big for a small forward. He's a 4. Yeah, it's just, man.
Like you gotta put Andrew at 2 and Covington at 3.
Yeah, man. But Jarron, to answer your question, bro, like, I don't understand any of the moves that Milwaukee made. It makes sense on paper, but like from a practical standpoint, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised in 1 or 2 years they trading and blowing that team and that franchise up, like, for real.
Dang.
Yeah, Jarron, like, I really wouldn't be, dog. Like I think they want to trade Karl Anthony Towns because they just signed him, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in maybe 18 months, they trading Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, because the contract is more affordable. Yeah, 100%. Andrew Wiggins has not lived up to the number 1 pick.
Oh, he hasn't? Yeah, not at all.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. The Cavs dodged a goddamn bullet.
They did.
Shit. Like, no. Nah, man. I mean, you see, we didn't run out of shit to talk about the Timberwolves because they so goddamn sorry.
What else is happening in NBA? Is that it?
I honestly, from the standpoint, I don't really have anything analysis about the season because, we in the dog. Well, I'm not gonna say the dog days of the season, but we're in the transitional period of the season where you start to see teams kind of separate themselves and become more habit related on how they play basketball. So the teams who are above 500, I would expect to continue to be 500. My Lakers go on a Western Conference road trip where we play Orlando, the Cavs, and I forgot who else. But like these should be wins, bro. Like at the end of this, we should have like 8 straight wins.
Oh,
Like,
LeBron going back to Cleveland for the
yeah,
first time.
bro. Like, yeah, these are easy wins for us, man. This is just wins just for us to test rotations because Rondo's gonna be out. And I think this is a good point in the time in the season for us to hit a stride. Like when we put some wins together and we have confidence where we have confidence to where like the guys can look at this point of the season later in the season and say to themselves, we can put wins together. We just gotta believe in it. That's how I feel. And I think with y'all, this time, bro. Time. People forget how young the freaking Sixers are, bro.
Oh, we got
Like,
a semi-easy schedule. Well, because we play Charlotte, which I feel like we didn't play Charlotte like 500 times since the season started.
y'all played them at least twice this year.
I know we gotta play them again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, and as I always had to say, every pod, like, please trade Kemba, please.
Yo, get that man out of Charlotte.
He is too good to be on that trash team. I am sorry.
Please. Yo, okay.
Please respect that man and get rid of him.
Jarron. I'm at the point where like I'm like, Kimba, you should just go play for the Panthers, bro. Like if you want to sniff the playoffs, go play for the Panthers, bro. Go be a wide receiver for Cam Newton, bro. Like you ain't gonna sniff nothing. Like Jarron, there are so many teams that could use a dynamic point guard like him. Like Jarron, do you know the team that I think he would be beautiful for? Just gorgeous for San Antonio.
Yeah, because they don't have a point guard right now.
Yeah, man, they point guard tore their ACL. Like San Antonio needs that punch from the point guard position, and they already got DeMar and LaMarcus Aldridge playing at a high level right now. You go get somebody that can go get them 25 points per game at that point guard position. Man, bro. Dog, Kemba, it disgusts me that he's on that team, bro. Kemba don't even got to go to San Antonio. Kemba can go to Miami and get it popping.
He really could.
Man, bro. There's really nothing about the NBA I got, to talk about.
I got some trade theories, but I'll say that for the next podcast.
Okay.
Well, not in theories. It's just like I'll lay out a trade and see if y'all think it's a good one or not.
Okay.
And just for some players I think need to be traded.
Yeah, like Jarron, I'm just gonna lay that out there for the next podcast. I want Anthony Davis. I want him so bad. I will trade everybody else except for Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma. Everybody else can get traded.
But
see, I don't think we're gonna make a trade until December. Because I really think so, John. Like I really believe. Like actually, while I'm away, because I gotta do something right quick. You know what it is, but I gotta do something right quick. I want you to state what your trade theories are. Actually, just get into a few and why you think they will work. So go ahead.
All right. So, well, okay. First trade is not feasible. Well, it can happen, but I don't see it happening. It's really would the Sixers be able are we willing to trade for Kevin Love? And the reason why I say that is because now that Sarge is gone, we do have a hole at the 4. Wilson Chandler is playing that spot, but I don't see that as a permanent spot. So we all know Cleveland is trash right now. I know Kevin Love's been injured, but even if he was on the team, I don't think that would help them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sixers right now, they really wanted to push for that playoff run this year. If you give up some of those first round picks, Cleveland going to accept them because they're trash and they
Right.
need to rebuild.
Right.
So I say, yo, hit them up like, what you want for Kevin Love, bro? And see where it goes. See if you can pull something off. Because if you pull off Kevin Love and he plays the same role he played in Cleveland, he basically replaces Sarge. He's a better Sarge.
Player with a better player.
Exactly. So at that point, you can literally have Simmons, Fultz, Jimmy, Kevin Love, Joel Embiid. And Kevin Love won't be in the B's way because you can leave Kevin Love to shoot outside shots and have Joel Embiid take up the whole middle by himself.
But Jarron, the beautiful part about that, they can run a 1-4 pick and roll. They not 1-4. They can run a 4-5, 5-4 pick and roll. Like Joel loves to catch that ball at the top of the key, and then you
Yeah.
have Kevin Love set a screen for him, or vice versa, and then you can just get shots. And both those cats shoot above 35% from 3-point land.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
like I think that's that. I don't think that's a good trade. I think that's a very insightful trade, and I think that's something that would like he's already signed that max deal. Y'all can take on another max deal on top
exactly.
of signing Jimmy Butler, and it just puts another championship level, a guy who's won a championship
Yep.
in your locker room. And it adds the 3-point shooting that y'all desperately need right now because y'all gave up Sarge and Covington.
Exactly. So that
Honestly,
was
bro,
my
that would be hard as hell to stop. I wouldn't even wish that on my gut. Nah, hell no. I don't even want that to. No, I want that to happen because I want them lit ass series between Boston and Philly. I'm selfish. I want that.
because if
I want it,
you get Kevin Love
dude.
and you have
Damn.
bro like at that point you should be making it to the NBA finals because like
Drawing, you should, because the matchup nightmares that you would present to teams. Like, just imagine at the end of games, right? Okay, your one is Markel. No, your one is Ben Simmons.
mm,
Your two is uh Reddick,
yeah,
JJ Reddick. Your three is Jimmy Butler. Your four is Kevin Love, and then your five is Joel Embiid. Dog, you got four people on the squad that can shoot threes and are not hesitant to shoot threes. Well, no, three guys.
yeah.
Yo,
And when you switch on defense, like you got 3, 6, 10 and above guys on the court.
yeah. Yeah, I think that I don't think that's a good trade, Jerome. I think that's a great trade. And honestly, I'm kind of like judging Philly. Why haven't they done this? I know he's hurt right now, but like
Yeah,
the rumor,
one
but
he's
Jerome,
hurt.
like one of the rumors is that he's going to LA, like the Lakers. And I'm like, I wouldn't be abject to that because he is from LA. I think he would like living back home. I think we could use a 3-point shooter like him, and I think LeBron James would like a teammate of his from Cleveland just to make him feel a little bit more comfortable because I think he's still feeling his way out in the Western Conference. And I think having Kevin Love, who is used to playing the majority of his career in the Western Conference, he'll be used to it.
If I'm
I
Philly,
think
I'm literally calling.
I think Kevin Love is gonna be one of them dudes on the move though, like 100%. Like
If I'm Philly, I'm literally calling Cleveland, and I'm like, look, bro, you have our first round pick this year. You have Miami's first round pick that we finesse out of them, and we'll give you another first round pick and a couple second round picks, and give us Kevin Love because Cleveland is literally in a rebuilding phase. Like they know it now. That's why they fired Tyronn Lue. They know they're gonna have to rebuild. And if you take Kevin Love off your books, you save money. So yeah, it could happen because we do have a cap space for it. So, but we'll see what happens. What's the next? What's the next trade? It has to do with Cuba.
I do have a trade that I would like my Lakers to do. Which is we trade Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and a couple of draft picks to the New Orleans Pelicans for AD, yeah.
Okay.
AD signs that contract, signs that extension with us. And people are like, man, but you lose Brandon Ingram, and you lose Josh Hart.
But you gave AD.
But we get Anthony freaking Davis. Like the best big man in sport. Like the best big man in basketball. Okay, guys. Like to go along with JaVale McGee, to go along with Tyson Chandler, our front of court would be solidified.
And don't forget Mo Wagner. He's still there.
Yeah, I forgot about that dude. Yeah. And then our guards would get a lot more. But see, that's the thing, bro. I love Josh Hart. So Jarron, but this is the thing with me. I love Josh Hart so much. I would trade KCP, right? Lance, right? Brandon Ingram, and some draft picks for AD. Right. I would love to keep Josh Hart because I think Josh Hart can groom him.
Are you throwing Brandon Ingram in there just because?
Yeah, because
they would have to. They would have to get him to make the trade.
We would have to give them a young dude that has promise, right?
Yeah.
And the problem with Brandon Ingram is I'd rather keep Kyle Kuzma because Kyle Kuzma on the offensive end is so much further along and looks like a dude that can go get us 20 points, 30 points per game at any moment. Yeah. He looks like an eruption, right? And he's cool with starting or playing off the bench. So he's really comfortable in either role. And I think AD being, how old is AD? I'm about to go look that up. I'm about to be shocked. Dude, he about to be like 25, and I'm gonna be like, what? I'm gonna be like, this is unfair. Jarron, I want him so bad, bro. We get him, we gonna beat the Warriors, bro.
I don't know if New Orleans is ready to do that yet.
No, I don't think he's ready to do that yet.
I don't think New Orleans is not at the spot where they know that they can't win.
Well, no, Jarron, I think they're gonna lose him regardless, and so that's why they will trade him.
Yeah, but I don't think that's happening this season, and it might not happen next season.
Oh, Jarron, I need him. I need it
because where does Pelicans stand right now? Oh, let me see.
This boy is 25. Get out of my face.
Oh yeah, Anthony Davis. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's around our age.
Oh my god, bro! We need him, Jarron. We need this cat.
Like right now, they're the 8th seed in the West. And
Jarron, we need this
now.
cat.
Y'all might be able to get him in the off season this off season coming up if the Pelicans don't make the playoffs.
But Jarron, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs regardless because I think, see, this is the thing with me. Like, I realize that we are only 14, 15 games into the season, and I know the Pelicans only have so much talent to where they're going to run out of steam in the dog days of the semester of the season and fall back. And I think sometime in a month or so, the Pelicans will be ready to make a trade with him, right? I just hope the Lakers are in that. Oh man, Jarron, we can make that trade, bro. And he signed that extension along with LeBron, right? Oh man, it just makes us so much more viable to go get another free agent, right? It makes us more viable for KD. It makes us more viable for Kawhi, right? Like I think Anthony Davis, if we can get him, Jerron, would just make us a guaranteed favorite to land one of those two guys. And if we can land one of those two guys, it's game set match, bro. Give us a trophy. Give us a trophy. We're gonna beat everybody.
That's another reason why I want the Sixers to trade for Kevin, because I don't know if free agent will come to Philly, even though we got the big three we have. I don't know if.
Well, I think your free agent is Jimmy Butler, Jerron. I think y'all did exactly what y'all were supposed to do as a franchise. Y'all traded for the dude that y'all would get in free agency.
Yeah, but we still have
Jimmy
room.
was going to be a free agent.
But we still have room for one more guy, though.
Yeah, but Jerron, this is the thing with me is that I feel as though like you like this is the thing I want with the Lakers. Like if we get AD right, I think our starting lineup is good enough to win a championship. Like I think another year with Lonzo, another year with Kuzma, like we resign Rondo, we resign Lance Stevens, we get rid of KCP, right? I think that allows us enough time, enough money to go get something like Eric Gordon to come off a bench, right? Some dude that can go get us like 20 points off the bench and just be a shooter, like a dude, somebody we're missing, or like when JJ Redick is up, we can go get him for a smooth 20 million to come off our bench. I know there's a lot of money, but like, come ask him to come back to LA for like 15 million for 2 years. Right, so he gets like a 2-year, $30 million contract, 15 million off the bench, and he comes off our bench to just shoot the ball. Right, we just need that one dead eye shooter, just one or two dead eye shooters to just come to our team. If we get AD, if we have LeBron, I mean that combination is perfect. I think LeBron's never played with a dominant big man. It would be fantastic. I think. Whew, bro, we can get that. Oh my god, like I'll be so excited. I think we will have a team good enough to beat the Warriors, 100%.
Yeah, ain't nobody stopping AD on that team.
Yeah, but Jerron, this is a scary thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say Draymond does leave, right?
Uh-huh.
And they resign Clay to a decent contract. He don't even ask for the max. He just gets a decent extension, right? And they got enough money to resign DeMarcus Cousins that's healthy. And they resign DeMarcus Cousins. I would go out on a limb and say that a Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins lineup is way more terrifying than the original Golden State Warriors lineup.
Of course it is, bro. Like, especially if Boogie comes back, like nothing happened, bruh. If he come out of that Achilles injury and he's playing the same way, bruh, nah, bruh. You can get rid of Draymond at that point.
like Jerron, I might go on a limb. I go off on a limb, but like you could kind of get rid of KD at that point. Yeah, but see that's the thing. Like you gotta resign KD. Like I think if you go and
You have
stay
to resign
number
KD
one
because
priority,
you don't have a another
yeah,
small forward that can take his spot.
yeah, that's the key. Like if you are going to say at this point, you got to resign that cat, regardless if you miss out on Draymond Green. And I know Draymond is super duper important to that franchise and the history of that franchise. But you just don't give up on KD.
Yeah.
You just don't. You don't.
Now, KD, you want to leave and come join the Sixers? Hey, we here, bro.
Yo, like if you want to join LA with LeBron, like Jarron, I am so ready if it is a spiteful journey that Kevin Durant wants to participate on, and he just comes to LA just for the sole purpose of making sure the Golden State Warriors never ever get to the championship again, I am here for the pettiness. Please, please oblige
All
us.
I gotta say, Kawhi and KD, we got Jimmy now. We just need one of y'all. Just one of y'all. And we can dominate the East. We can dominate the East. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Damn, this has all been about NBA, bro. This
It,
whole shit been about NBA.
it literally been a Lakers Sixers podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. Like pretty much. Damn, this whole thing been about the NBA.
Well, we had Golden State in there too in the beginning.
Yeah, we did. We had some teams in there. We showed some
We
love.
talked about the Timberwolves. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. That meets our quota. Yeah. Um. There is
We'll talk about this Raptors Boston game real quick.
See, that's the thing, bro. Like, I don't even know what to make about those two. Like, I think they're gonna be the top two seeds, of course.
They are, bro.
Like, but they just like play like each other so much to the point where I can't tell who would win a 7-game series. Like,
and that's the beautiful thing, though, Jake.
No, it. That's the best part about it, Jerron. Like you hit it right on the head. That's the best part. But like,
because unlike Toronto last year, where we was like Toronto would go to the playoffs, but we know they're going to fold. This time, we're like, if Toronto goes to the playoffs, they might not fold. Like,
no, Jerron. But see, that's the thing. I can't guarantee that. I can't. Like Jerron. Like the only thing that has happened to the Raptors is that they have gotten worse as a coach. I don't think Nick Nurse is that great. I think Dwayne Casey is a head and shoulders a better coach than Nick Nurse. That's one. And then two, I think that they have only gotten better at one position, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Like,
but their
I love
attitude
Kawhi.
has changed.
No, but Jerron, I love Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi is the type of player that you put the team on his back and he leads you. I think Kawhi is the type of dude that you build around and you make a team good enough for him that when he puts that team on his back, then he can lead them to the promised land, right? That's my thing with just the whole Raptors situation. I don't think they have a secondary scorer or a secondary consistent scorer that can complement Kawhi Leonard. And that's going to hurt them in the Eastern Conference playoffs. That's it, bro. Like that's it. Everything else, they have the height, they have the athleticism, they have the switching, the defense.
Serge Ibaka, he decided to play this season.
Yeah, like that's it. But just something about that franchise, bro. I'm never gonna trust them to like go to the finals. Never, ever. Not with that. Not. But okay, I'm biased. I hate their GM. Okay, I don't like
Oh,
Messiah Jerry.
that's
Messiah
how
Jury. Messiah Jury. I'm just gonna go say it. I'm just gonna say it. He a bitch ass motherfucker. Okay. Um, he sold Dwayne Casey up the river. Okay. Because he created a team that's not good enough to win, so he decided to fire the coach and not like look at himself in the mirror at putting together an incomplete roster. Um, he was bad at Denver. That's the funny thing. Like he was bad at Denver. Denver fired him. Okay, and now look at Denver's franchise. They're better than they've ever been.
A boy Jokic.
Yeah, like I don't trust that cat. Like there's nothing about the Raptors franchise that I trust, Drawn. Like I don't trust anything, bro. I don't trust Kyle. Drawn, I don't want to make fun of people's psyche, but like the minute you have to check yourself out of a game to mentally calm yourself down for a playoff game, an elimination playoff game at that, and you miss like 25, 28 minutes of the game because you have to like mentally put yourself in a space to be able to operate, but you didn't do that before the game. No, I'm not going to trust you with any of my game. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to trust you. Kyle Lowry? Come on, Jerron.
I mean,
Kyle Lowry.
they
Jerron,
already signed him
you
though,
trust
so
Kyle
they.
Lowry? No, you trust Kyle Lowry?
I didn't say I trust them. All I said that 2 podcasts ago was shout out to him because he's playing well. You had him like I'm a big Kyle Lowry fan.
No. I'm not acting like you are. I'm just like, I'm not ready and comfortable to attach the Eastern Conference favorite moniker to the Toronto Raptors when they have consistently for 4 years been the second round and out team. When the Celtics have been undermanned and have gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals and got within one good half of
He could have
playing
hit a
for the
shot.
NBA championship.
Like if man, they had like 10 more of those shots going, they would have won. Like Terry Rozier could have hit nothing that game 7.
Yeah, man, but that's when you want them to show up. Is those high pressured, high value situations. And like the Raptors just don't. I think it's just a culture thing with them, man. Like they just don't show up, bro. Like
Think
that's it.
Kawhi staying?
What'd you say?
Think Kawhi gonna stay?
Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like if I was to lean somewhere, I would be like 55, 45. 55 he doesn't. 45 he does. Um, you know, he would be a fool not to like reevaluate the situation that he's already in. You already have a pre-made, ready to go team that can compete for the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean that should make you feel good about yourself. But like if he really wants to be in LA, go to LA. Is that me being selfish? Hell yeah.
Man, goes to the Clippers.
Hell no. Hell to the no. Please don't.
He gonna team up with Tobias Harris and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hell no. Hell no. He goes to the Clippers drawing. I'm crying, bro. I would be so hurt. I would be so hurt. I'm like, why would you go to that trash team? That trash franchise? No. The Clippers should be the Supersonics. Like if Steve Ballmer had any business sense, right? Steve Ballmer would move the Clippers to Seattle.
Isn't he moving them to he's moving them somewhere outside of downtown LA. I know that. He's trying to get his own stadium.
But he should go further, and he should move them to Seattle and make them the Supersonics. If he had any business sense, he would move them to Seattle and make them Supersonics. He does not need to compete in LA. He just does not. He doesn't. The Lakers will forever and always be the team of LA, Jarron. They are the most famous. They are the most important sports team in Southern California. Period. Bar none. Nobody else means anything. Jarron, do you want to know the two most famous teams in Southern California? They are my two favorite sports teams. It is Los Angeles Lakers basketball and it is USC Trojans football.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not the Clippers. Billy Crystal and especially Marcus, what was it? Marcellus Wiley? He a liar. He ain't no Clippers fan. Shut up. Shut up. You like them because you like Blake Griffin dunking. Shut up. Oh, I was a Clippers fan. Shut up. No, you weren't.
You could have been a Corey Maggette fan. Like I was.
Everything I come back to Corey Maggette, right?
Hey, Corey was the man, bro. I don't even know. The sad part is I don't know why. I like watching Corey Maggette play. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, Corey Maggette can play. But like Corey Maggette, I haven't heard that name in like 5 years, bro.
Hey, he won that Big 3 league though.
Big 3.
Because Corey the man. I told you.
The Big 3. Oh my God. Ice Cube is proud that you just shouted them out, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, Corey that guy.
Oh my goodness.
My three players that I watched heavily was Kobe, Corey Maggette, and Paul Pierce.
Damn, that's a struggle flakes. That's a struggle flakes of a triumvirate. Like, I just need you to understand that, bro. Like, Paul Pierce was super unathletic, right? Kobe shot too much, and Corey Maggette was just mad, right? Like, I respect it though. Because all three of them cats play tough. All three of them cats play tough minutes. But I have to ask you this question, Jarron. Are we done with the NBA? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
You done? You done? All right. We're gonna go into the NFL a little bit. A little bit of football. How the fuck y'all lose to the Cowboys, bro?
We trash, Jake.
Y'all trash, bro.
The Eagles went for Super Bowl champions and trash.
Bro. No, the Cowboys.
It's the Eagles, bro. They always do.
The Cowboys are trash, bro. Cowboys?
But it's the Eagles, Jake. You don't understand. We can have a really good year, and then it's like next year you have the same players, and you're like, no, we're just gonna be trash this year. The Eagles always do this. They've been doing this since they started watching.
I will say this. I think it's a little bit too premature to call the Eagles trash because they still have 7 games left to play? They're 4 and 5.
Yeah, but we got one of the hardest schedules left though. We literally play New Orleans this week, Jake. New Orleans. They about to come in.
That game? Y'all can win that game.
They about to come and dust us. What you mean?
But y'all can win that. Y'all can still win that game, bro. Y'all just gotta play, Jarron. Y'all the defending Super Bowl champions. Y'all the defending Super Bowl champions. I understand y'all banged up. Y'all been banged up the whole season. I understand that. If y'all can just protect Carson freaking Wentz better, he's been excellent this season.
Yeah, he actually has been playing really well.
He's been playing super well. Y'all gotta protect him. Y'all protect him, he will slice these defenses up. Okay? Y'all just gotta protect homie. That's it. Y'all are still, in my opinion, the favorite to win that division. Screw the Redskins, bro.
They
The
had 2 game
Giants.
lead.
The Giants are dookie. The Giants
Yeah,
are
they're trash. Yeah, we know
trash,
that.
bro. The Redskins are trash, bro. They
They're
are
not
trash,
trash.
bro.
They're not trash.
Jerron, they are trash.
They're not trash.
Jerron,
Nah.
they're trash. They're a trash football team. Jerron, did you not see the last 3 weeks with them? The Redskins, they are trash.
Did they just win their last game again?
Jerron, they gave us 600 yards of offense. And if it wasn't for Ryan Fitzmagic throwing 2 interceptions and fumbling 3 times, they lose the game. They gave up 600 yards of offense. 600 yards. I've never heard of an NFL team giving up that much. 600 yards, and they still won the game.
My boy Carson Wentz has thrown 15 touchdowns and like 3 interceptions.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Carson Wentz is on pace to throw 30 touchdowns, draw. He is balling. His knee not even fully healthy, bro. Y'all just gotta block for him and defend. Y'all protect him. And
He had a running game. Just like Derek said last week. I
totally agree. And it's the thing. Y'all first free agency move next year. Y'all gotta go get Le'Veon, bro.
Oh, you gotta work out that cap space.
Find the cap space, you gotta go get Le'Veon. Y'all gotta go get him, bro.
Well, we have J.I. coming. We would have J.I. coming back.
But do you want him coming back from a torn ACL with his running style?
That's a problem.
See, yeah. Do you really want him coming back from a torn ACL?
I mean, Adrian Peterson did it though.
I feel what you're saying, bro. I still think y'all can
win
that
division,
bro.
AP came back from a torn ACL and torched the league.
Jarron, that's Adrian Peterson.
I know.
Don't ever compare Adrian Peterson
to the J.I. I got you.
Ajayi.
Hey, J.I.
Adrian Peterson's the first ballot Hall of Famer.
J.I. is mad young too.
But Adrian Peterson, Jarron, have you looked up Adrian Peterson's Oklahoma?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, the man was a grown man.
They are nuts. Jarron, he's running wide open through the hole. He's hitting college football middle linebackers as a freshman wide open in the hole, and he's pushing them 7 yards up the field and breaking their tackle.
They said there was a story where when he was a freshman in Oklahoma, I think they said like he was at some Vikings training camp or something like that. He wasn't actually working out there. He was just there to see visit somebody or whatever. And they was like, "Yo, did we just sign him?" And they're like, "Oh no, he in college." Like what?
Yeah, Jarron, look at his body compared to college football dudes. Like people need to understand, Adrian Peterson looked like a NFL running back in college in 2003. Okay. 2003, 2004. Okay. My USC Trojans got them out the paint in the national championship game. We beat that ass 55-19. Okay. We got them out the paint, but still, he's a freak of nature. There's a reason why he finished second in the Heisman Trophy category as a freshman. Okay.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good. It's Adrian Peterson. Let's not compare him to J.I. Please don't.
I wasn't comparing him. I'm just saying J.I. can come back from his ACL.
I wish y'all had Adrian Peterson right now. That dude's like top 5 in rushing this year, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, man. Y'all wish y'all had him. That would be nuts. That would be crazy.
We would re-sign LeGarrette Blount at this point.
Yo, I don't think y'all should never let him go. That's the problem.
They couldn't. They didn't want to pay him the money. They wanted the cap space.
Yeah, they
Which he had just won 2 Super Bowls. I'm pretty sure he was like, "Yo, I want the money now." So
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
can't blame him.
I think he probably decided he had enough rings. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Y'all be
but
fine,
what
bro.
you think of the Falcons losing to the Browns though?
Ha! Ha! Only the Falcons will go up to freaking the Cleveland Brown, the dog pound, and look, Jarron, the Browns. How you let Baker Mayfield have almost a perfect quarterback rating against y'all? I hope John gonna listen to this because I'm talking mad shit. I don't give a damn. My team sucks. Everything you say about my team gonna be true. The 49ers are terrible. Yes, I understand that. Yes. But the Falcons had to win that game, Jerron, and they would have been a top 6 seed. They would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you gonna have Devondre Campbell, one of the linebackers for the Falcons, come out and he tell us, "Hey guys, the team just took the Browns. You know, we didn't take them seriously." Excuse me, what? The Browns?
No.
You should take them seriously because that's how you gonna get your incentives in your contract. That's the stat stuffer game.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? That's the stat stuffer game. That's the game you should come in there and being like, as a wide receiver, you got to Matt Ryan and be like, yo, if I don't get 10 targets, we fighting. It's the Browns. Jarron, I know Nick Chubb at Georgia was a fire running back. He's one of the best running backs to come into the SEC in a long time.
Yep.
But y'all gave up a 95-yard touchdown to Nick Chubb. What the hell?
He had to show off for Atlanta, bro. Yeah, what's up?
What the hell? I just... Same old Falcons, bro. Same old Falcons, bro. Every time you think they're going to do something, bro, they let you down, bro.
Yep.
They let you down, bro. It's crazy. Me and Derek talk about this to this day. I remember when Derek told me when the Falcons and the Patriots were going to play in the Super Bowl, he told me who was going to win. I told him, bro, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons beat y'all by, like, 17 points. And he was like, what you mean? Like, what? He was like, and I told him, I was like, Derek, y'all's defense is a horrible matchup to their offense.
And they won.
And they were. I was like, you're playing against a borderline Hall of Fame quarterback who's having an MVP season, right? And then everybody's healthy, and then you're playing against Julio Jones, who's a Hall of Fame wide receiver, Mohamed Sanu, who's a great second option, a good offensive line, and then Tevin Coleman and Devonta Freeman form one of the best backfields in the league, and they are playing at their highest level. I was like, if your linebacking core does not play well, y'all are going to get shat on. I was right.
Yep, for one half.
For 3.5 quarters. I was right. And then it all went to shit.
Yep.
It all went to shit. I would never bank on the Falcons that way ever again, Jarron. I will never do that. Never. If they ever get to the Super Bowl, they better be up like 42 points for me to even say they're going to win the game.
Shoot, that's not even a guarantee.
Yo, bro. It's... I know John got probably hate his team, bro. He got to fight. John probably had to square up on somebody imaginary. John had to be like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood, just swinging at air. when bro, I would be so the Browns. John, at least y'all lost to the Cowboys. The Cowboys at least at least have won 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay. They're a scrappy football team. The Cowboys have literally lost most of their games in the fourth quarter. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a
That's
bad
true.
team. The Falcons literally had the worst team in football in front of them and got embarrassed. Jarron, they gave up 300 yards rushing. 300 yards to the Browns. It might be one of the most embarrassing losses I think I've ever seen. Seriously. For real. I don't even want to talk about the 49ers. I don't even give a damn. I don't care. Jerron. There's nothing you can tell me about my 49ers is going to be interesting. Oh, Nick Mullins from Southern Miss? Oh, that's cute. That's a nice little story. Fuck Nick Mullins. Can we still talk about Jimmy Garoppolo acting like he Adrian Peterson trying to cut that ball back? Can we talk about that? Snapped his leg like a freaking French baguette. We're going to talk about how we gave him $160 million off 6 starts.
Yeah, I know we're talking about NFL, but I forgot Kyrie's only 26.
Jarron, you a lie. He only 26.
He's only 26, Jake.
That's some bullshit.
Bro.
26?
He's 26, bro.
Kyrie for another 10 years? What?
He only 26. I just saw the Twitter post. He was like, yo, y'all is saying Jason Tatum's only 20. He's like, nah, you need to say Kyrie only 26. Like, he just hit his prime, my guy.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I know, bruh.
I am so terrified of that. I'm so terrified of that. Oh, Jerron, right quick. Who you think they gonna win? Chiefs, Rams. Let's go.
I think the Chiefs gonna win that, bro.
The Chiefs?
Yes, bro.
With that poo-poo defense? Jerron, they couldn't stop diarrhea if they tried, bro.
Yes, but Patrick Mahomes gets the job done, my guy.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is illegal, bro.
And what's their wide receiver's name? The super fast one?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, bro. Like that man's so quick. It's like, oh, I got him covered, but no, you don't. You thought you had him covered until you hit that third gear. You was like, yo, you shouldn't be able to move that fast.
Yo, bro, Jerron. So this is the thing with Kansas City, right? Like, I think they got a potential perennial all pro, all-star caliber quarterback at Patrick Mahomes, right? But Kansas City used to be known for defense, bro. And
they're missing their 2 best defensive people, though.
Yeah, they are. That's true. But like, he's an MVP so far, right? Because clearly he's the most valuable player. But against the Rams, like,
they both 9-1 too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Monday night's gonna be a good game, bro. Like,
and you clearly got the 2. You have the 2 MVPs. You got Patrick Mahomes and you got Todd Gurley. Like, one of them win the MVP. Better find out which one, I guess.
Pretty much. It's pretty much that, bro. Like, the reason why I was side with the Rams is because they just have so much more talent. And I think they're coaching from each 3 phases of what a NFL team should do is better than what the Chiefs have, right? Like, at quarterback, they got Jared Goff. At running back, they got Todd Gurley. Yep. And head coach, they got the best offensive head coach in football, Sean McVay. Yeah. And then at defensive coordinator, they got a guy that not only won a Super Bowl as an assistant with the freaking Cowboys back in the 90s, right? They got a guy who won a ring as a defensive coordinator with the Broncos and Wade Phillips.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, like they are loaded as far as coaching is concerned, right? And then they're just so talented, Jerron. Like they're the most talented football team. Like they just had a wide receiver tear his ACL. I think it was Cooper Cup.
Oh yeah.
Cooper Cup tore his ACL. I think they're not gonna miss a beat. They're not gonna miss a beat. Like
Yeah.
they are hard to stop, bro. Like to me, Jerron, you know what they remind? They remind me so much of the 2009 Saints that won the Super Bowl. Just a team of offense like the whole year. You can't stop that. No.
Shoot, the 2018 Saints, you can't stop that.
Hell yeah, but the difference with the Saints and the Rams is I would trust the Rams in an important drive or two to come up with a stop other than the Saints just based off of talent.
I mean, but you gotta remember the Rams' only loss came from the Saints. They tried
Yes,
that already.
yes, I understand that. I'm cool with that. I'm still gonna stick to my pick. I think the Rams are a better football team. Cause like Jerron, like I really think that the Saints are the type of team, bro, like to get in the playoffs and like lose in the divisional round to like somebody like Atlanta.
No,
They'll mess around and lose.
not this,
Like no, for real, bro. Like,
not
but
this team. Last year, yes, they lost to the Vikings. Off that, shoot, they should have won that game too. But
no, bro, all the homie got to do is tackle Stephon Diggs. Just hit his legs.
But he learned from that mistake. Like the Saints right now, like that offense is just balling right now, bro. Like the Saints and the Rams and the Chiefs are like they play. Yo, and when do the Titans get good?
Coaching, Jerron, they have a lot of talent.
They do.
Jerron, they have so much talent on their team, bro.
Yo, Andrew Luck is 9-0 versus the Titans.
Yeah, bro, Jerron. Andrew Luck is having a good season. Andrew Luck look like he's healthy. Andrew Luck looks like the first pick in the draft again. Andrew Luck looks like that shoulder's healthy. Andrew Luck finally has a talented offensive line in front of him because they finally drafted well at the offensive line. Right? Well, I still think the team in the division that beat theirs is Houston. I think Houston got the best team because Deshaun Watson is a freaking MVP level quarterback. So
to see the Titans have like a good quarterback besides Mariota, bro.
No, Jerome, Mariota's good.
He has
Jerome,
really good games, but he can have a game where he's straight trash too.
Oh no. Yeah, for real. But like he ain't terrible.
They're not terrible, but
he ain't Blake Bortles.
Don't talk about Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles is trash, bro. Blake Bortles got Jalen Ramsey out here eating ass, bro.
Colin Kaepernick can't get a job, but Blake Bortles got it.
No, Jerron. I have said this for the longest time. All Colin Kaepernick got to do when he goes to his arbitration collusion case is bring up 2 CDs. He got to put in the CD of Blake Bortles. He got to put in the CD of Nathan Peterman. He put them two tapes in and show you how them two cats get jobs, and I don't.
I'll put in the tape of Sam Bradford too.
Hell yeah! Like he put in all them tapes, and then the judge watch them. The judge gonna come back and be like, "Yo, I know he's better than this." That is so disrespectful that you think he's that bad. Nathan Peterman was averaging an interception per 10 pass attempts. Every 10 passes, Jarron, he was throwing it to the other team.
I mean,
Jarron, you want to hear a crazy stat? Do you want to know how bad of a turnover ratio that is? Aaron Rodgers would have to throw an interception for the next 2,000 pass attempts to get to that.
Michael, boy, that's hilarious.
Nathan Peterman better be good at like selling some insurance or some shit. Like he can't be an NFL quarterback, Jarron. That should show you everything about what the NFL is about, Jarron. Colin Kaepernick, Jarron, literally came within two great defensive plays worth of winning a Super Bowl and then going to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't get a job, bro. Nathan Peterman, Jarron, Nathan Peterman literally saved the Houston Texans season by throwing a late, ill-advised pick six. Jarron, it was so bad when it left his hand, I was like, oh, that's a pick six. When it's in flight, Jarron, and you don't see the corner in the frame and you think, oh, that's a pick six. That's bad. And I know you've seen plays like that.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Nathan Peterman sound like he sucked, bro. Does that sound like a quarterback that's good, Jarron? Bro, his name sounds terrible. Like John Elway sounds fire. Joe Montana sounds. Tom Brady sounds fire. Them dude Aaron Rodgers sound like he could play quarterback. Drew Brees, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson. Those dudes sound like they can play quarterback. Nathan Peterman, Jarron, his nickname is the Peterman. The Peterman? Do you think somebody nicknamed the Peterman can play quarterback? The Peterman sounds like a part-time pizza delivery dude. The Peterman. Come on, bro. Man, the NFL kind of has been trash this year. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna sugar.
I'm not really paying that much attention.
Me neither, bro.
I'm like, as soon as NBA season start, I'm like, well, I know I'm about to watch.
Bro, I'm Jarron. I don't even care about my 49ers, bro. I just found about Nick Mullins because he had a good debut, but it's like, why is everybody gassing this dude? Nick Mullins? Does Nick Mullins sound like a dude that's gonna turn our season around? Nick, this ain't Linsanity. Get out my face, bro. Nick Mullins, one even drafted. Get out.
Oh, I know we don't really talk soccer on this podcast, but I just like to say,
let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Eintracht Frankfurt is number 4 and Bayern is number 5, so we're above Bayern. I'm just saying.
Jarron, so this is a funny thing. You know how Liverpool is my number 1 club, right?
Yeah.
You already know Bayern's my number 2 club, right?
Yeah.
Jarron, I threw a bottle of water at my TV. I watched that Borussia Dortmund Bayern game.
Hey, Dortmund number 1 in the league right now. They sitting on top with 27 points. 8 wins, 3 draws, no losses. Plus 21 goal differential. I just want to know when we should Gladbach get good. Anyway, whatever.
Jarron, I've never been so pissed off at a result in my life. We were up 2-1 against Borussia Dortmund. And then Paco Alcier. Jarron, Paco Alcier.
Hey.
This some bullshit. Nah, bruh. I don't even think it's the manager's fault because Bayern fans are like, Nick Kovac is not like implementing the system they had at Eintracht Frankfurt. And I'm like, yo, it takes time for a manager But it's like, Jarron, this always happens with Bayern. Bayern is just like, I don't know. Like, y'all not going to win no Champions League. Y'all not going to win the league consistently, man. Like, teams going to catch up to you. I think we've gotten complacent, bro. Like, I think Thomas Mueller needs to go. I think Frank Ribéry needs to go. I think Iron Robin needs to go. I think Robert Lewandowski needs to go.
Oh, even Lewandowski?
Yeah, Jerome, because the guys are just too old, bro. We have an old team. That's the beautiful part about Borussia Dortmund, bro. They have such a young squad. They have such a young team.
They do.
Like, we have Renato Sanchez on the bench, and like he ain't getting no run. Like, he's getting no run, bro. It's some bullshit, bro. It's some bullshit. Bayern should be better. I'm pissed.
I would feel bad for you, but
I know, bro. You hate Bayern. I know, bro. I know. I
don't hate Bayern. It's just the Bayern is like the Warriors to NBA. Like, they're like the Warriors of the Bundesliga. So, like, seeing them down is like, hey.
But Jarron, that has backfired. I've always hated the policy of us trying to like buy the best players from everybody in the league. That does not work, right? Like, I think the Leon Goretzka signing was good, but he needs to play more.
Yeah.
He needs to play more. Thiago Alcantara, play more. Renato Sanchez, play more. Joshua Kimmich, stop moving his position. For the love of God. Jesus, he is a right wing back. Keep him there. For the Jerome Boateng, stop being softer than wet tissue paper full of doo-doo.
Yo, my friend always said that Boateng was soft.
God dang, bro. Bruh, you blow one Jerome Boateng, he will literally get hurt. I hate him. It's like ever since Germany won the dang World Cup, he been like, okay, that's a good time for me to get hurt. Man, screw you. God dang it. And then we always count on Rob Lewandowski. Hey, Rob Lewandowski, can you score 40 goals a season? What? What? Hey, Thomas Mueller, when are you going to replicate your 2013 form? That's a question German fans ain't gonna ask. Is he done? Is he over the hill? Have you gotten the best out of Thomas Mueller as a second striker? It doesn't hurt that Kingsley Coleman got hurt last year and he's gonna be out this year. He got that major ligament issues. Like, I'm so disgusted.
What's going on in the Premier League? I haven't really been keeping up.
Okay. Oh, so it's delicious that Manchester United is like ninth. Like, let me go to the standings. I'm gonna tell you standings, bro. The standings gonna mess you up, bro. I think this is gonna be our last topic.
I got it pulled up. Oh, Liverpool's too? Okay.
Yeah, Jerome. Like, we don't have a loss, sir. Like, let's. I've seen every game. Like, we are playing good, man. We're playing really good soccer, man. Screw, man. Like, this is what the thing I hate about Manchester City, bro. How is Kevin De Bruyne not playing? This is some bull. God dang it! Why y'all so good? God, I'm so upset. I was like, bro, he messed because like Jerron, Kevin De Bruyne, one of my favorite players in the world. Like, he probably is my favorite player. Like, I love the way he plays. And when he got hurt, I was like, okay, I'm sad because I don't want him to get hurt. Because I love the way he plays. I don't want him to get hurt, but I'm like, bro, this is our chance. And then these motherfuckers come out of fucking nowhere and just whooping niggas' asses worse than they were last year. I'm like, this is some goddamn baby back bullshit. Like, Manchester United is 8th, bro. Watford and Bournemouth is above them, bro.
I was about to ask you that, like, yo, how is that possible, bro?
Okay, but Jarron, this is the thing, bro. But this is the thing. Since you ain't been paying attention, let me tell you the tea, bro. Let me tell you too. So, Jarron, you know, from my information systems class, I got a diehard Manchester United fan, right? His name is Rami. Bro, me and him be talking every time we go to class. We talk about Manchester United and Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with my team. I told him, bro, Jose is not a good manager. He's like, what? You really? I was like, do you see how much attacking talent that y'all have on y'all team? Why the hell are y'all parking the bus? Y'all got Romelu Lukaku, Marcus Rashford, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, Paul Pogba, Alexis Sanchez. What the hell are y'all parking the bus for? Y'all should wake up and be like, should I score 3 or 4 goals today? Like, this is crazy. Like, Jose is not the manager for y'all. And he's so apprehensive about getting rid of Jose because he believes in, like, you know, club integrity and institutionalism. And I believe in that too. But it's like, Jose is ruining a in prime Romelu Lukaku. Now, Jarron, think about that. He is ruining one of the best center forwards I've ever seen in my damn life.
Yep.
He needs to go. He needs to go. I've told Manchester United fans, I told them that y'all can't just purchase the championship, bro. Y'all can't do that.
That's true.
Y'all just can't not do that, bro. But as far as Liverpool concerned, bro, we beat niggas' asses. That's what's happening. We are beating people's asses, bro. Jarron, we are so much better. I am so happy, bro. We are like a top 7 team in Europe, and I love it. I love it. We are structurally defensively sound, and we're scoring 3 points a game, and we got one of the best players in the world on our team, and our up top is fire, and then our midfield is fire, and then Klopp is, bruh, like, everything's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. But then we got this fuck ass Manchester City cheating like a motherfucker. Yeah, they cheating. I don't give a damn. I'm telling lies. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell a lie, Jarron. I'm salty. How you have Kevin De Bruyne out when you number 1, bro? Jarron, do you see the goal differential? Look at the goal differential. Look at the goal differential. Look at the goals for and look at the goals against. 36-5. Look.
You got 31 goals differential, bro.
How y'all better this year than last year? Y'all missing y'all most important player. This is some bullshit, bro. Pep is a wizard. He's a wizard. He's the greatest manager of all time. It's not a debate. We don't need to debate this no more. Stop debating with me about this guy. No, he's the best manager of all time. No. Tell me how Kevin De Bruyne came back and they got injured again. He gonna be out for more time, and they still gonna beat motherfuckers' asses. This is bullshit, bruh. I'm like, if they win the league, I'm gonna be so upset. Drunk. So you telling me y'all won the league and y'all didn't have the dude who won Player of the Year last year? Get the. I'm so upset. I am so tilted. Oh my God. I'm like, I thought this year was our year, bro. And then, Jarron, it don't help that we probably gonna get kicked out the Champions League.
Who y'all play next?
So in our group. Let me go look that up. I'm about to go look that up. I'm about to rant. Oh boy, you got me started, Jarron.
Oh no.
Bruh. I've been keeping this inside because I've been trying to just like not think about it. Oh my god, I'm so just like the Liverpool PSG game at Anfield was so good. We beat them 4-3. It
Mm-hmm.
was so good. Like Roberto Firmino scored the game winning goal. Like Jerome, have you seen the goal that Daniel Sturridge scored against Chelsea?
Nah. That's advocate. Anything English Premier League I have not seen this year.
Jerome, go on YouTube right now. You with your computer?
Yeah.
YouTube right now.
I'm actually looking at the Europa League standings. Said, hey, Eintracht is leading our group. So.
See, bro, that's a good ass team. Y'all need the coach. Y'all the players. Shit. No. I want you to go on YouTube right now and to type in Daniel Sturridge Chelsea, and go look at that goal. And your face gonna scrunch up so hard.
Daniel Sturridge Chelsea.
Jaron, he scored the ball. Bro, this is about 88 minutes left, right? This was gonna be our first defeat. Go look at the goal and just go look at it. The NBC Sports one.
Dang, it's actually a populated YouTube result. They had to type it
in. Yeah, go look at it.
Oh look, I got it on right now. Hold on, let's see this.
I'm just waiting for his reaction.
All right. I need to get access to Fox Sports so I can watch these soccer games.
Jaron.
That's not even fair. What?
Jaron, let me put in the context.
It's so calm too. Oh, we gotta rewind that. Nah, bro. Yo, he fit it in the corner perfectly. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Put it in the context, Jake.
Jaron, let me put this in the context, bro. I was a little faded. Not a little faded. I was faded as hell. I'm watching this game, nervous as hell. High out my mind, bro. Jaron, I saw that goal live. Jaron, when I tell you I ran around my house at least 5 times in disbelief. In disbelief. Like, I could not believe Daniel freaking Sturridge, who's been hurt for 2 years. Jaron, he was so perfect. And it was
bro.
It was like, what was the center back doing giving that guy that much space?
What space? Yeah.
Like, on his left foot, his strong foot. Like, what are you doing?
He fit in the corner so perfectly.
It's so far, it's goal of the year in the Premier League, and that's that is the game that we should have lost.
Like, there was no way the goalkeeper could even
no goalkeeper in the history of soccer could have stopped that. Because when it got up on him, like, it's like, bro, that is bending towards my right and dipping at the same time. What the hell? Like there's nothing the goalkeeper. So it's the goal of the year so far. And that has like saved our season to keep pace with Manchester City. But other than that, man, we've been dominant. We have kept clean sheets. And if we don't keep clean sheets, we have only given up 1 goal and we scored 3 goals. So
has Jurgen Klopp been y'all's manager for a while? Or
I think Jurgen Klopp has been there for how long he been there? How long has Jurgen been there? Jurgen has had to been out of the squad for 6 years.
Okay, so it's not a new thing. Okay. I don't know why. I didn't know who is managing, but I don't know why I didn't think think he was there.
Oh no,
Hey, Jarron doing this thing. I see.
No, Jarron, he's been on coach for 3 years.
3 years. Okay, so it's relatively good. So he getting his. He got his culture. He wants intact. So hey, y'all should be good for the next couple of years, Jake.
I hope so, man. I just want some trophies, bro. I just want some trophies. I don't even care, like, bro. I just want like FA Cup. That'd be sweet. Like just trophies, man, because he hasn't won a trophy since he's been there, and I would like a trophy. I just want a trophy, bro. I want a trophy. But let me tell you about the premier the group stages for I'm about to look that up for Liverpool. The group stages for Champions League, and this will probably be our last topic, so I can go on my rant about how stupidly terrible we've been.
Oh no.
Okay. This is some bullshit. Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. I'm about to pull it up right now. What is it? What's the standings? Don't sugarcoat me, motherfucker. This is some bullshit. Bro, look at this book. This is some bullshit. We're second, bro. We're second, right? We are second. Okay. Okay. So you got to play 4 games. Well,
yeah.
I think it's 4 games, right? Yeah, you got to play 4 games, right? We've won 2 and we've lost 2.
Yeah.
Jarron, we have lost to Red Star Belgrade. And the people who are leading the group is Napoli.
Yeah.
Jarron. Red Star Belgrade?
Hey, they caught you off guard, bro.
I watched the whole game, and I had the whole I just ate ass look on my face, bro. I was like, "This is."
Y'all only played 4 games, right? So y'all making it past the group stage.
Jarron, do you realize our last few games, the last games that we have to play, is we have to go to PSG, and Napoli comes to us.
Like, I still got 2 more matches to go.
Yeah,
so y'all played 6 games.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like losing to Napoli and then losing to Red Star Belgrade does not help us. At least we should have won away to Red Star Belgrade, bro.
Oh yeah, you do play.
That would have made us
You play like twice. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That would have made us 3-1. We just gotta draw 1 game and we're through.
You're gonna have to win out now.
Yes. That's the problem. Jarron, we were in the Champions League final last year.
I mean, you're just gonna have to strap up, bro, and
oh my god,
gonna do y'all need to do. I mean, y'all live in Premier League, y'all can do it. Let's watch.
Red Star fucking Belgrade. This is some.
I really need to give me an Entourage jersey. I should go order one.
You really should, bro. Like Jarron, I've been thinking about like, yo, bro, like I need to start investing in some like soccer jerseys, bro.
Me too. Cause I'm mixing the Alex
There's
Meyer jersey.
So many that I want, bro. There's some like I want a Wayne Rooney one, the IG Wayne Rooney one. I want the old school one of that. I want an old Dennis Bergkamp one. I want an old school Zinedine Zidane one. Like I want a bunch of old school ones, right? Like I love old school jerseys. Like
yeah,
I want like a old school John Barnes one from the 80s from Liverpool. I want an old school Kenny Dalglish one. I want an old school Ian Rush one, bro. I love Liverpool old ones. They're just so hot. And then I want a Ronaldo one. And then I think that's probably like really it. Those are probably my favorite players. That's it. And then I probably want a Kevin De Bruyne one. I want a Fernando Torres one.
I want a Wolfsburg Kevin De Bruyne run now.
Yeah, man. I want a Kevin De Bruyne one from Manchester City last year. That dude was tough.
I remember when I first saw Kevin De Bruyne, I was like, "Oh, that man gonna be good."
Yo, John. You know what's funny? This is why I hate. This is why I laugh at Chelsea so much. So how the hell you sell out Mohamed Salah, and Kevin De Bruyne within an 18-month stretch? You sold both of them?
Yeah.
Both? And you what? How trash you gotta be, bro? How trash you gotta be? That's
Chelsea trash, anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
Who cares? They can stay trash rocker.
Screw Chelsea, bro. Well, Jarron, you got any more topics, bro? You want to talk about?
No, yeah, I'm out of topics for now.
This is a good conversation, bro.
It was, bro. It was, bro.
This is hilarious. This is. Let me get my frustrations out.
I got a couple rants in there too, so we all good.
Manchester City, man, it's some bullshit, bro. How you missing your best player and y'all still leading the league? Get out of my face, man. Only soccer can that shit happen.
Exactly.
Your best player gets hurt. Team goes on a 10-game winning streak. What the fuck? Man, fuck you. God damn it. Like, yeah.
Well, bro, as long as Liverpool keep it up, y'all. Y'all can catch Man City slipping because y'all are missing their best player, so they're gonna slip eventually. Y'all just gotta stay on them.
Hopefully we can, bro. Hopefully we can. Well,
y'all have no losses now, so
yeah, I'm banking on us not having any until the new year. Really, I don't want no losses. Really, to the New Year's. We got an easy schedule coming up, so that should be good.
I know Antra has only 3 so far in the year.
Yeah.
But so does Barnes. Hey.
Plays a goddamn talent. They're like an all-star squad that don't like to play like an all-star squad.
The only reason why we're in 4th and they're in 5th is because our goal differential is better than theirs.
Yeah, and y'all don't choke. Y'all aren't chokers, Jarron. You're not known to choke in big games, Jarron. God damn it.
Bro. Yo, that last season when we played Bayern and the Dodger for Cal, bruh.
Beat our ass, bro.
Bruh. That was so exciting, bruh.
Our back line played like a bunch of drunks.
Bro, I was, you don't know how happy I was. I was jumping up and down like, hey.
Well, I guess that's the RNVP Sports and Music Convo too, bro.
Hey, good conversations. Good conversations.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know, you'll probably get more of these because John. I know he's busy doing his thing, and I know we're about to get into the finals week and stuff for Derek, so you might get another one of these, maybe. Depends on
facts.
how Jake needs to do for his work too.
Yeah. See, I want to do a conversation with like everybody in the group. I think that's like really cool just to get everybody one-on-one with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good way to kind of get everybody and have a more nuanced conversation, certain things and what their interests are. Well, Jarron, tell the people how they can reach you and what's going on with you, bro.
You'll find me on Twitter, RNVP_Jarron. You can also find me on Twitch at RNVP_Jarron. I am going to eventually start this Clippers my league on 2K. My problem is I have no motivation to play 2K, which is weird because I love 2K, just not this year.
Bro, I keep
But
trying to tell people, bro, those yearly releases be kinda man making you not want to play that shit.
and it's like I see it on my PlayStation. It's like right there. I'm just like, I don't want to play it right now. But I said I'm gonna start it. So I am gonna start it. It's probably gonna be on one of these weekends. Probably not this weekend. It might be next weekend because I have Thursday and Friday off. Somebody start next Thursday. That might be a good day to start. So yeah, Clippers my league is coming, and then one day I'm gonna stream us playing Destiny and Fortnite because that's always fun times with Bakun, well, BK Blaze and El Fat Boy. So that's what's
Swag.
going on with me.
Swag. I've always said that y'all three guys start a Fortnite channel, bro. Like it's funny. I'll
We
watch
don't be
it.
playing a Fortnite like that no more. Though. We on that Destiny, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Cause you can't take a break on Destiny because you gotta get that grind. It's that grind at 600 light level, bro.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'm just shaking my head like, yeah.
It's a grind, bro. It's a grind. It's worse than an RPG grind, bro.
Yeah, like
Don't even get
I'm
into
the
it.
video game deficient dude over here. So
I don't know.
well,
Going to take you $200 is going to get that Spider-Man PS4, bro.
Jarron, I'm thinking about it. And like I'm not saying that to be hyperbolic. I'm super thinking about it.
I mean, you get a great game and a console, $200. You literally
But Jarron,
playing.
if I get it, that's the only game I'm getting.
That's cool. That's all. Well, you gotta play. You gotta play
Yeah.
Convo.
See, that's the thing. I can't go down that rabbit hole, bro. I can't.
Cause you're gonna play Spider-Man. You're gonna be like, that's fun. And then you're gonna be like, yo, what did I miss? Cause you gotta play, even though everybody talks crap about the game, you gotta play the Order 1886 because it's lit. You gotta play Horizon Zero Dawn. You gotta play Uncharted 4.
Oh God.
You gotta play Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Oh.
You gotta play Nier Automata. You gotta play Persona 5. Like
Oh my God.
Sony came with the
Backlog
bangers
just
this year, bro.
sounds terrible.
You gotta play Yakuza 0. You gotta play Yakuza Kiwami.
Stop.
Like, yo, Sony came out with some the hotness this gen, bro.
God damn, I can't do it. That's so many games. I need to graduate to do that, bro. But yeah, you can find me at JT RNVP. I really don't have anything going on. If you are an Xbox fan or a sports fan, well, let me preface this way. If you're a sports fan that knows what the hell you talking about, hit me up. If you're a video game fan that knows what they talk about, hit me up. If you are an Xbox fan, go gargle bleach.
What? No. Oh, no.
I'm tired of you dumb fucks. Okay.
Hey, that's about taking W to E3.
Oh Jesus. And that's my cue. that's a great way to end this, guys. Y'all have a great night. Happy holidays, guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.